Hello there. Hello there. Hi, hello, how you all doing? It is time! It is time. It is time for the long-awaited end of this Nuzlocke. Hello Eka, I've seen you. Don't you think I did not see you there? How you doing? How you doing?
Good day, Mr. Eka.
Enjoying your weekend so far? The girlfriend is greeting you.
I like that this is my status now.
The girlfriend. Insane girlfriend. So, where were we? Where have we been? Well, for those of you that were not there at the end of the last stream, we just finished the last of the gyms, therefore. The only thing that's left for us to do is to get to the Elite Four. That means we'll have to get to Victory Road. Shall we? Shall we? Let's see how this will go. We will have to do a lot of grinding today as well, because look at this team. Like, even my strongest Pokemon is miles off the level in the Elite Four. Therefore, we will have to actually grind quite a bit, because if I remember correctly, I looked it up already. Let me look it up again. I should have probably done that before the stream. I never said I was smart. So, and dive again. No. Come on, my dear Pokemon friends. Come on, come on, come on. Use move, dive. If I'm not misremembering, the strongest Pokemon in the Elite Four here were above level 40, above level 60 even. So that will be quite something. That will be quite something to get past. I honestly also don't know how exactly to calculate which is the strongest Pokemon to go by here. Like, Elite Four. You know what? No, let's go for Steven Stone. Steven Stone. I'm pretty sure that was his name, right? Steven Stone. Steven Stone Pokemon, there we go. Yeah, Steven Stone was his name, and let's see what his team was. No, that's just Anime Steven Stone. I do not care about Anime Steven Stone. I literally only care about his team. You know what, it does not matter all that much right now anyway. So, we'll just assume that it will be something around level 40. And, well, around level 60. Why do I say 40 when I say 60 constantly right now? I can't remember. But whatever the case, we will need to grind a fair amount of levels. I don't like it. I don't know if you will like it or not. I just hope that you will view it as an opportunity for a little bit of a just chatting segment, because that's what it will pretty much be. Today will be the end of the Nuzlocke stream. Yes. We are going up against the Elite Four today, so this ends one way or another. No matter if I win or lose, we are going to end today. Did I teach one of them Cascade already? Ah yeah, Waterfall. It's in Waterfall in English. So whatever it will be, it will end today, that's for sure. And there... wait. Is there no Victory Road here? Let me check. Okay, no, this has to be Victory Road. I'm kind of surprised that they put the Pokemon Center in front of Victory Road. Interesting. Let me heal. Well, I don't need to heal now that I think about it, but let me heal it anyway, just in case. But yes, it will be the grand end, the la grande finale, so... I know how to Google it now. Auras Elite Four. I think that will be the fastest way. Elite Four. There we go. So, the answer will be... oh my god, I miswrote Elite. There we go. The answer will be... yeah, there we go. Cerebi.net. You have information for us. Level 50 for the base guys. And... no, those are the rematches. Oh, okay, apparently they lowered their level for auras. Good to know. So the strongest Pokemon here is a Metagross of level 59. Everything else on his team will be 57. So I think we'll take the rough headline of level 55 to level 57 as the area of level that our Pokemon should be in. no matter what, that's still quite high above what I currently have. So we'll have to grind a little bit of XP once we are through Victory Road. I don't remember how long and tedious Victory Road will be here. So this will be interesting. The biggest threats for us today would be to lose... do I have something? No, I don't have something with strength right now. The biggest threat to our run right now would be to lose any of our biggest Pokemon on Victory Road. Like if we lose our Batman here to something like a Stone Edge or so. So, who of you... Heart Attack, you know what? You don't have... What do you... Let me see. Which kind of moves might be good here? I don't think I will need Rock Smash anymore, right? Oh, right, it's an Edge as well. Okay, quite frankly, I don't want to forget any of the other moves then. Yes, so who else could learn Rock Smash? I guess Tinkerbell here would be the next best target for a Rock Smash. Wait, no, not Rock Smash, it's Strength. There we go. So, Shadow Ball, I do want to keep. Button Pass, Iron Defense. I think we're going to get rid of Button Pass as well, but for now let's get rid of Iron Defense. We all know that stat boosting in Pokemon is kind of useless, let's be honest. At least in PvE Pokemon. There can be a point made for certain stat boosts. I mean, offensive stat boosts at least. Offensive stat boosting is not even that dumb. There we go. But defensive ones, you should not split the XP, the defense and special defense if you really want me to care about defense. Sigiluf, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's the weird bird. Alright, weird bird it is. Which level are you on, weird bird? 45, alright, so things are definitely a lot stronger around here already. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to... Oh. Okay. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to grind only after we finished Victory Road, because I just assumed there will be... oh! Okay, Ice Move is not as effective against me, I think. There we go. There will be a lot of XP to be had on Victory Road already. Ideally, I would get enough to get most of the Pokemon at least to level 50. But we are... Ooh, Sucker Punch! How strong is Sucker Punch compared to Crunch? This move fails if the target is not readying an attack. I think I prefer Crunch, quite frankly. Nah, keep the old moves. Yes. Sucker Punch is quite nice for competitive, but this is not competitive. Ooh, a Mega! Ooh, you know what, you might be able to Stone Edge, but you're not going to be able to survive as the Aqua Tail. There we go. Kind of weird that they're giving a Mega to a... Wait, no, that's not a Mega. What the fuck am I talking about? It's just an extra evolution Rhyhorn got at some point. Honestly, it was probably one of the better evolutions out of that specific set of evolutions. I really hated what they did with Magbrand back on that set of evolutions. Like, I don't know, Magbrand is such a dumb design with the giant lips and the bazooka arms. I never liked it.
Bazooka is the most terrible part about it.
Yeah.
I can excuse the giant ass lips, but I can't excuse the fucking bazooka arms.
Yeah, you heard it here first, Polk, so nobody likes the bazooka arms. So...
I'm not everybody,
I mean, so far, that is one of the designs that most people unanimously agree with, that it is just a terrible design.
Yeah, fair. But I...
You are not everybody, but you agree with it as well. You literally just agreed with it, honey. So, things definitely do a lot of damage on Victory Road already, but at least they yield a lot of XP as well. Could you imagine we had to if you had to level grind with level 25 Tentacruels? Ooh, Dragon Dance! Now we are talking. Attack and speed. This poses an interest. Ideally, I would like to get rid of Surf, but I can't get rid of Surf because it's an HM move. I'm definitely not going to get rid of Aqua Tail. That leaves the question Crunch or Ice Fang. Quite frankly, I would rather ditch Crunch, I would say, because we kind of need either Ice Fang or Tinkerbell to be able to get past the dragon guy in the Elite Four. Therefore, I will just assume this is the most efficient way to do this. Oh, no, I do not want to take a look at my badges. I just want to heal up. Where are my healing items? Do I still have super potions? Yeah, let's just use 2 of those. And a 1 and a 2. There we go. So, how is everyone's weekend going so far? Everyone doing fine? Everyone having a good time? Oh god, do they actually... No, they can't force me to actually use lightning here. No, I think I see enough. I'm not going to use lightning. Ooh, is this our first wild encounter here? This might be our first wild encounter on Victory Road, which means we are allowed to get the bloody fucker. You know what? We haven't seen Hariyama yet, so Hariyama it is. That might actually be one of the Pokemon that I might instead put onto my team instead of one of the ones that I have with me, because let's be honest, I don't have any really good melee teams right now. And Hariyama is definitely not the best melee team, but it is a new team. And it definitely helps in terms of diversity, considering that most of my team right now is water Pokemon. They are diverse water Pokemon, but they are water Pokemon nonetheless. So, give you a name. Yes, we will. What is the name going to be? What was the name of that world famous sumo ringer? Sumo wrestler that kind of had one of the highest victory streaks in all of martial arts? I did know the name. I didn't know. Oh my god, no, I've got a better idea. Yes, this is the perfect name for Hariyama. Can't you see? Don't you agree? Wonderful. Excellent. Perfect. There we go. Yaoi hands has been transferred to box number 1. There we go. Oh my god, where the fuck do I need to go with these? Yes, I would like to use strength. I really don't wish to use... I just hope that I only need to go past them. Okay, I can't see anything here, which is bad. Ah, there we go, that's better, I think, hopefully. Okay, so whatever it is, we can't capture it anymore, so I can't care. Okay, goal, but you know what, I'm very much happy that we got Hariyama first. Let's kill it right away, because let's be honest, we will need the XP anyway, so we might as well get it now. It will shorten the amount of time we need afterwards to XP grind. I just need Tinkerbell to be at a level where she or he can do something in regards to XP as well. So can I just go up there? There we go. Who the fuck are you? Why do you breathe in my general direction? Ah. Hitmontop. Is it a Hitmontop or is it actually a Hitmonbottom? There's only one way to find out. Do I even want to do this with Seedramon? Yeah, you know what, why the fuck not? I could switch it out, but I could also just brute force my way through it. Like, let's be honest, it makes no difference if I'm trying to hit the Pokemon with a one-shot next turn or if I just two-shot it this turn. Wait, Feint? Oh wait, no, I think I'm mixing this up with another move. I thought like, wait, doesn't that only work on the first turn a Pokemon is out? But no. No, it does not. And there's Fro! Oh my god, its English name is Fro. That's so fucking stupid. Honestly, you are taking that quite well. I'll give it to you. You did take that one quite well. And you've switched out my Pokemon. Who's it gonna be? Heart Attack! I'm not sure if that's the one you want to fight in a situation like this, because guess what? He does have the strongest of moves. Goodbye, Fro! Oh. Okay, I guess you did endure the hit. Can you endure another one, though? I did not think so. Goodbye, Fro. Okay, Light Bulb's getting XP as well. That's good, that's good. No! Yes! Yes, indeed. So, I think I wanted... Oh, wait, there's a ladder up here. I just hope that I will be able to get there with... Okay, so I am on a new path. The last stretch, the final stretch. So, we might have made it through the dark part. Ooh, a Mawile. A Mawile. I don't think I have anything that's good against a Mawile. Now that I think about it, I might actually do. I'm pretty sure that Earth would be good against Steel, right? Let's find out. I guess it would be good to confirm these things before we actually have to go up against the Elite Four. One of the things that I love about Mawile is how it constantly turns its back onto you. Well, to you, towards you. Excuse me if my English is a little lackluster today, because I had a long day already, alright? I had a couple of days of university. They have been going fine, but I am a little burnt out. I need sleep. I will get sleep tonight, this evening. As a chronic insomniac, I wouldn't be able to sleep right now anyway, so we might as well finish our glorious Nuzlocke. I was looking forward to finish this. Ooh, Sandstorm. I don't think I have enough Pokemon that really warrant a Sandstorm. Like, I don't think I could really get use out of that. Yeah, we're just going to move on. And Batman! Yes, ooh, Air Slash, that might be an improvement. How much stronger than Acrobatics are you? Oh wait, that's a special move. Okay, under these circumstances we're sticking with Acrobatics. No, keep the old moves, thank you very much. And his dreams did end here. Okay, so I think this victory road... I don't know, this victory road feels like it's quite short. But maybe that's just me. Oh, Lyron! That would have been amazing to have as well, but alas, it shall not be. You know what, we're just going to switch over to Heart Attack though. Because I'm pretty sure just brute forcing our way through this with Seedramon is not going to get us all that far. So, how much damage does the Earthquake do? Enough for a one-shot, baby? There we go. That's what we like to see here. I could go down there, but my gut feeling tells me that down there is just a distraction and the actual path is somewhere up ahead. Houndoom. Well, I guess you sent your Houndoom to its Houndoom. This is not the matchup you want for the Demon Dog. Goodbye. Yeah, that was to be expected. I'm so happy about Seedramon's performance. He has become kind of a champion on my team. Like, let's be honest, that this thing has overtaken everything else on my team in terms of power. Ooh. This might not be a matchup I am willing to take though. You know what? Batman, it's your turn. Yeah, time to shine. I'm not going to risk any nature moves killing off Seedramon at this point. Why would you use a wind move though? I mean, I don't care too much, but why? There we go. I never really quite understood why wind is good against plants in this game, because I guess trees occasionally get ripped out by strong storms, but at the same time plants are used to actually block off strong winds and stuff like that. So I don't know. I guess you can put it up. You can view it one way or the other. Okay, come on. Move there. So we have to go down again. And let's see. Where am I? Okay, there's a double trainer fight. Do I want to go up against a double trainer fight? Is the question. Double trainer can be risky. You know what? I'm not going to risk it. Because double trainer could quite easily one-shot one of my Pokemon if they... Oh, Evergrande City? Where the fuck? Oh, okay, guess we just found an item. Psychic! Alright, I mean, sure, why the fuck not? Hey Chris, how are you doing? How are you doing? Sashimi. I mean, I did have Asian food today, but I think that it's pronounced sashimi. How are you doing? How's your weekend going so far? Oh, wait. Evergrande Canyon, this is technically a new area. Well, Evergrande City. Is this technically a new area? I think that's technically a new... You know what? We couldn't get any more water Pokemon anyway, even if we wanted to. Let's be honest there. Okay, you are just an old man, aren't you? How you doing? How you doing? There we go. Expert Theodore! A Sork! What the fuck's a Sork? Ah, that guy. I really didn't like those two. I don't know, they're just... I don't know, way too pixelated. They kind of look like someone just stopped developing them in the middle of designing them and just left their raw models without an actual skin over them. Okay, that's basically nothing. Why did you even bother their Sork? Goodbye. You are enduring. Well, endure this. Oh, he actually did endure it. When I said endure this, I did not think you would take it literally, but I guess here we are. Goodbye, my dear sir. Goodbye. Oh, and light bulb level up. Nice. I'm not looking forward to however much XP grinding we will have to do before we enter the Elite Four. So yes, use strength. I don't know if we're going to get this anywhere, but I think we can try. Oh, okay, there's another rock there. At least we can see something, even though it's pretty much lights out. Maybe push it to the side? Can I? Doesn't look like we can move it any further. Okay, let's see what's on the left side here then. Nothing much else. Oh, I guess we'll have to move the ball around back and forth. Oh, a loud rat. Alright, I mean, we already have our monster, our Pokemon for Victory Road, so we will not be able to do much with this. But still, it's XP. You all are nothing but XP to me at this point. Also, I should probably use a super potion for my Gyarados. By the way, have you guys seen all the new emotes? How do you like the new emotes? There are new emotes both for tier 1 and the following category. Use the super potion, there we go. I am especially fond of... okay, which ones am I especially fond of? I mean, I love them all. There's not really anyone that I'm like, oh my god, this emote that I commissioned, that I specified to someone that they need to draw it in exact that way is shit. That would be a little bit of a weird champ moment, wouldn't it? So, where am I going? Are we getting to... Is this the end of Victory Road? Who the fuck are you two? This is a double fight. A double fight is worrisome, but Heart Attack and Seedramon together are a nice combo. So, let's see. What do you two want from me? Ah, yes, it's a Mentalist and a Brute. The brains and the brawn. Oh. Ooh.
Don't mind me, I'm just
Okay. Right, we do need to pay into our whatever we call it. Kassa. So, Musharna and you know what? Earthquake time. In case of doubts, just Earthquake. Okay, you swaggered. How much we talking about?
88.
Oh, okay, that's not as much as I was worried about. It might be when you said that a lot. Yeah, fair. And there we go. Thanks for the swagger, my dude. Once again, we swaggered our way to victory. I mean, once again, this is the first time that happened. But Heart Attack, I don't know, Heart Attack rarely ever has a type advantage, but I'm pretty sure he will be quite useful. He or she, I honestly don't remember if Heart Attack was a female or a male. Heart Attack had very little time to shine the entire last 2 streams. Heart Attack was female, alright. So, oh, okay. I want to say this ladder looks good. Is this going to be the last ladder? Is this going to be the final retrial? Only one way to find out. Ah. Are you guys happy to see that the Nuzlocke's over? Are you guys sad to see that it ends? How do you feel about the La Grande Finale of the Nuzlocke? Ooh, level 49. Nice, nice. I am on one hand quite happy that I'm finishing one of the many series that's currently running on my channel. On the other hand, I do look at it with a little bit of melancholy. Melancholy? This looks like there's something here, right? Like we are just going to cascade up that mountain, that waterfall real quick. Can I just? Yes. We're just waterfalling up there, because they're definitely... Ah yeah, I see it already. So, will this be a good item? Will this be useful for us? X Scissor. What does X Scissor do? X Scissor. I think that's one of the stronger bug moves, right? It is a bug move and it is quite strong, yes, so I think Heart Attack you are going to learn it, because you are the one who currently has a bug move. And I think that's pretty much, yeah, that's literally just a better replacement for Fury Cutter. Nice. Alright, that's a worthwhile pickup. There we go. Lovely, lovely. So, now let's head back. Well, not really head back, but rather continue onwards on the actual new path. Down we go. So, and onwards, onwards, onwards. Oh, is this victory roller? Oh, right, there is one wally fight. There is one wally fight right in front of it. Okay, so I guess there is one final gatekeeper before we actually meet the Elite Four. Oh my god, I didn't even remember that the anime cliché held true, that there will be a very serious moment when those red flowers are around. Well then, Wally, less talking, more fighting. This is the last time you're allowed to get on my nerves, so you better savor it. Oh my god, he has got such an anime theme. He's trying so hard to be the protagonist of this game. He's doing it with the power of friendship and anime on his side. Oh, Wally, Wally, didn't you just die in one hit the last time? Oh my god. Okay, so I guess you are going to use Mega Gardevoir? Wait, not Mega Gardevoir. Oh yes, Mega Gardevoir, I would assume. Either that or Mega Galagladi. So, Altaria, my friend! Remember the time when we thought that we might get one of you? Would have been nice, wouldn't it? Ah well, guess you are too weak for my team anyway. Goodbye! Right, okay, Batman and another level up. Nice, love to see it. Nope, this is not your fight anymore, Zebramon. This is many things, but not your fight. Problem is, those things might have levitate. Can Magnet Hero even have any move that's not levitate? Hard to say. Guess there's only one way to find out. Ah, okay, I think we wouldn't get the animation if it was just immune to the move. Ah, yes, Sturdy is the other hit. Quite frankly, I will take Sturdy over... Ooh, okay, that hit, that hurt. You know what, considering that Heart Attack is almost defeated anyway, and I'm not going to risk Heart Attack, we are just going to finish it off. So I should switch you or should heal you, one of the two. Light Bulb and another level up, nice. What's Flail again? Oh, this move. Yeah, no, that's kind of a little bit too risky. Give up on learning the move Flail. Yes, thank you. So there we go. Roselia. That's another one that I don't want to fight like this. Batman, your time to shine. He had 5 Pokemon on his team, right? But there are a couple more Nuzlocke. For those of you that are sad to see this Nuzlocke go, don't fret, don't worry. There will be more Nuzlocks, just in other games. We still have the Nuzlocke randomizer in Monster Sanctuary that I'm very excited about. I mean, we already started it and it was a lot of fun and I'm looking forward to continuing that. Other than that, we do have... what else did we have? You know what, I don't see a reason why I should confuse you. I can just 2-shot you anyway, right? Okay, I can almost 1-shot you. And there will be the Temtem Nuzlocke as soon as that's an option for us. That's one of the things that I'm wondering about Temtem right now, by the way. Are people more excited about Pokemon Showdown, about Temtem Showdown competitive? Or are people going to be more excited about stuff like the the Nuzlocke? It's not randomized, it's just Nuzlocke as far as I know. Gallade! Alright then, Gallade. Let's see if your Mega Form actually protects you from one single acrobatic. No, it did not. Okay, that was kind of underwhelming there, Wally. Hey, Tinkerbell level up. And no, you don't need Stockpile. Yes, so that means I guess you are going to try to learn, yeah, Swallow as well. No, keep the old moves, yes. And one more, Spit Up, there we go. Keep the old moves, yes, there we go. Okay, Wally, you were just the same disappointment that you always have been to your entire lineage of people. Therefore, let's move it. Are you going to heal me though? Ah, yes. You were so frustrated. It was such a close match indeed. I didn't just Ruffle Stomp you. So, and you are going to move it. Ah! Okay, what are you giving me? The Dawn Stone! Alright, I won't need that, but I will appreciate the gesture. I appreciate you accepting the fact that on you it would be kind of lost. So, that leaves me with the question, is there still Victory Road left in front of us, or are we just done with that? Up, looks like we... Wait. Yeah, looks like we actually made it through Victory Road already. Alright, that was faster than expected. Ah, Mutonite, why? But why, Mutonite? Why? Alright, under these circumstances, let's heal up first. We'll have to do a little bit of grinding, just a little bit of grinding. And the big question now is, are we going to switch Hariyama in? Let's take a look. Which of the Pokemon would I ditch? I guess it would be Light Bulb more than anything. Because I do have a lot of waters. Is Electric something that I would miss? Let's see. We do have Ghost, Dark, Ice, and Dragon. Okay, he would be useful against 2 of those types. So I think I'm going to ditch you and take Yaoi Hands with me. Yaoi Hands, be a good Yaoi Hand. Ability Gut, that one sounds familiar. Pokemon, let me see real quick. Summary, show me what you've got. Ah, yeah, that's Gut, alright. Ooh, and it does have Belly Drum. Belly Drum can be fun, but it's also very risky. It's more of a PvP move, let's be honest, because otherwise here I would just lose half my HP, risk the entire Pokemon, and don't know how that would go for me. But the rest of the team actually looks quite fast. The rest of the team looks like it's doing well. So we do have to go back and grind for a little while. There's just no way around it. I'm sorry to tell you, But we will be here for a moment, so if you want to grab some snacks before the actual Elite Four happens, if you need to go take a shit, take a shower, any of these good things, then now is your time to do so. Now would be the perfect time to do just that. Because afterward, there will just be excitement. There will be no breaks anymore. So, I do have escape ropes with me just in case, right? So, I'm just going to run around and probably going to challenge a couple of those trainers that I ditched before. Okay, Medicham. I don't know if there's anything specific that I need to use here. I'm mostly using Seadramon just because it's kind of what I'm used to at this point. Because let's be honest, Aqua Tail kills no matter what most of the time. But there are a lot of fighting types around, so maybe something else might be a good idea. Do you have a fairy type move already, Tinkerbell? No, you don't. It would be lovely if you were able to get one before we had to fight the Elite Four. X-Scissor, Psychic. No. Let's see, is there anything here? Dark Pulse. It's a shame that nothing here can learn Will-O-Wisp, because I'm a big fan of Will-O-Wisp. Smackdown. Smackdown would actually be useful if my Sand Slash could learn it, but alas it cannot. Yeah, no. Alright, you know what? All the other moves are useless, so let's have a little bit of a move around. Let's just move it for a while and see if anyone dares to challenge me. Or rather, anything. Come on, wild Pokemon, get your asses over here. There we go, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. I should probably not just start all of these with Seadramon. But it is, I don't know, it is just a very efficient Pokemon for these kind of situations. But even if the enemy lives, most of the Pokemon here are physical. And I do need a lot of levels anyway on all of them. Ah god, it will take forever though to grind up Tinkerbell in the AoE hand. The rest of the pack is pretty close to one another. I mean, at least we're able to ditch the Lantern, I should say. And while I did like the Lantern, I did appreciate the Lantern, it definitely was the thing that would have taken the longest to level up. And you guys, you have plans for the weekend, by the way. Ooh, there's the crow. For me, it is for the most part going to be streaming and spending time with my girlfriend. We may or may not be finishing the How to Tame Your Dragon series today, depending on how she feels about it in the evening. I just said that we might finish the series today about How to Tame Your Dragon in the evening. Aha. So, other than that, what else is going on this evening? I mean, after this Nuzlocke is over, what's the next big thing on the stream agenda? I mean, I've been thinking about Cult of the Lamb, because in Cult of the Lamb we are quite close to the finish line as well. The thing about Cult of the Lamb though is I've started to ask myself, is that really a great streaming game? Do I personally enjoy watching other people play Cult of the Lamb? Because, don't get me wrong, the action can be quite nice, but a lot of the game is management. And I don't know how exciting the management is going to be to watch. Ooh, Hyper Beam, Hyper Beam. And then again, why the fuck would I learn Hyper Beam? It really doesn't do much here, so no Hyper Beam. No Hyper Beam. Oh, no! Yes, there we go. Ooh, and Quackpack's getting a level up, nice. What else would be on the agenda? Ahead in time would probably only take 1 to 2 streams, so maybe that, maybe that. Maybe I'm just going to jump back and forth between a lot of the older games as well. Because let's be honest, before I started in Nuzlocke, I was like, okay, let's have variety here, let's change up our games a lot. And I don't think there was anything wrong with that. In fact, I did quite enjoy that. But in Nuzlocke, I just wanted to stick with it because I didn't want the Nuzlocke to take forever. I didn't want the Nuzlocke to be something that I do like once a week and then it takes like, what, a month or two or more to get it done. After all, it was something that I promised as a follower goal. It was only a verbal promise, but I stick to my promises. For you! Hey, it's another more while. Okay, this does not have the stat for... Oh, it's an intimidation Morval. God, could you imagine? Could you... Wait, I don't know. Is my Morval intimidation? Oh my god, my... You know what? I kind of want to switch it in now. I didn't even notice that I had 2 Pokemon with intimidation on my team. That's amazing. Ah yes, button pass. That's definitely going to get you far in this life. Let's just see how you feel about crunch. It does happen a lot in the video game industry. Okay, it does barely do anything. So I will just assume the opposite is correct as well. There we go. So, you know what, let's see how you feel about Shadow Ball then. That's at least something. Okay, so Tinkerbell doesn't really feel like he's ready to be used to grind his own XP. At least not against other Morvals, even though it was quite fun to see the C2 of the intimidations go off. Oh no, it raises its defenses while I'm using just special attacks against it. Whatever will I do? Goodbye. We are getting there, so I think in like 3 more levels. You know what? Let's change it up. We're just going to start it up with Tinkerbell and see how that works out. Because we're at least getting off 1 level of intimidation whenever Tinkerbell goes out. So what is really the worst that can happen there? Medichamp I'm not so sure about. Was Melee weak to Fairy? I think we are neutral against this Medichamp in terms of resistances and so. Okay, super effective, that's nice. But I think Crunch will do a whole lot more, right? No, because Crunch is only going to hit for neutral damage. Yeah, Crunch is only going to hit for neutral damage. I mean, you can keep psyching yourself up, that's one way to get through this. Goodbye. So, let's see how leveling goes for Tinkerbell now that she can do it herself. Well, he can do it himself. Tinkerbell grew to level 32. Nice, nice. Ah, but it will still take forever. Okay, I see. So the big question is, do I even want to do it like this for now? I think, let's start like this. For now, we're going to lead with Quackpack, because Quackpack kind of needs to catch up with the leading Pokemon anyway. He's like 3 levels behind. And with his mental moves, he should be able to deal with all of the melees that are around here, and with his mortal moves, he should take care of the rest, right? Right. So, wake up slap. I don't think that's going to do much. I mean, I am awake, good sir. You are very much right about that. I'm looking forward to streaming this week. I don't know what I want to do next after this is over, but I think I want to do a lot of things. We are going to be back on my usual schedule this week, by the way. Because I only have a couple of days of university each month, so for the rest of the month we are going to go for the usual, as people might say. So, Golbert. I don't think anything is specifically good or bad against you, so... Yeah. I assumed we would take 2 hits there. Oh, don't you dare poison it. There we go, there we go. I'm fine with a hit, as long as you don't poison it. I mean, I even have antidotes with me, but it's just annoying, alright? Just a little annoying. Just a little more annoying than it has any right to be. Ah, no wonder no one did that as a kid. I was like, okay, why the fuck were the Elite Four so hard for me when I was a kid anyway? But I guess they do just have a little bit of a level up that's required before you can take them on. And as a child, for the most part, you don't really have the patience for that. At least I didn't, that's for sure. Whee! Okay, you are resting. Always weird when Pokemon use moves like these turn 1. So as long as you don't immediately wake up, that's over then. I think for most of us as children, once we got to the Elite Four, we pretty much just bashed our head into them until we kind of leveled enough on the few Pokemon that we did take out at the start that we actually made some progress. Like, as a child, I barely understood anything about this game when I was playing it. Not this game specifically, but the very first Pokemon. I was in situations where my over-leveled Onix kind of one-shot something, and then it said, oh, but the move was not very effective. And I'm like, but it just killed. How could it be not effective when it just killed? Because I couldn't understand that there were these things like type advantages and so on and so forth. All those mysterious concepts. Unbeknownst to me. Oh, wrong move. I should have gone for Surf. Oh shit, Crunch. I forgot about Crunch. Though, okay, that's not too bad. Wait, why is it not too bad? Like, you are mental type, aren't you, Golduck? Can I see your status real quick? Oh, Golduck is a pure water type. I always thought the thing was water psychic. Why is this a pure water type? No idea. No idea. But you know what? Tinkerbell, you do the rest. Because that thing gets so many psychic moves that I kind of just naturally assumed it would be a psychic type. Didn't Starmie though get the psychic type treatment? Something like that? Woo! So 2 of those and that should be fine. Oh. Oh no, a little damage. What am I ever going to do about a little damage? That's a good question, isn't it? I'm glad that we took the time for an entire stream for this, because we will be here for a little bit. And I don't really want to rush into the Elite Four, because we've come so far. We kind of need to give ourselves the best fighting chance at this point. It would kind of be a waste if we just managed to get through the entire game on a Nuzlocke just to be like, and now we're getting impatient at the very finish line. So, I'm switching over to Batman though. So far, considering that most of the Pokemon are quite low here and there is nothing that can really do something like an explosion or so, I don't think there will be any big major upsets, any major surprises like, oh, and now my Pokemon is died and I need to start over here anymore. And that is quite good, quite frankly. That is quite good. I was worried that that might happen, but it looks like it won't. So, I think level 55 is what I said, what I wanted to get to. I think level 55 sounds pretty fair. Because a lot of them are around 55. Right? 51, 52, 53, 57. Yeah. If the champ is around level 57, I think level 55 for my team is fine. Because if I will get a couple of XP while fighting the Elite Four themselves, then that's still fine and I will reach him in time. And I think I should probably view the Elite Four just like I view the trainers in a gym. I think that's the best way to go about this. Heart attack, your time to shine. So, I do wonder, Could we technically speed this up? Maybe we could, but I think the time it would take me to figure out how to speed this up would probably would be longer than the amount of time it takes me to just get there in terms of levels. But we're only 1 hour into the stream anyway, right? We still have a lot of time left today, even if we spend an entire hour XP grinding here, which we actually might, I have no idea how long it will take overall. But even if we do, we still have more than enough time left. Hello! Oh, belly drum, that's threatening. That's very threatening. If I wasn't so fast that I'm definitely going to one-shot you before you do anything else, that would actually worry me. Could you imagine that thing getting a single attack off now? With its maxed out attack? That would be frightening. That would be quite something. Ah, there we go. And another goal, but I don't think Yaoi Hands is ready yet. I mean, oh wait, no, definitely not, because he has a type disadvantage. Tinkerbell? You know, Tinkerbell might be able to do it, because she is resistant versus poison. I think that's a good enough reason to send her in. Him, goddammit. Maybe I shouldn't have named him Tinkerbell after all. It kind of makes it difficult for me to remember how to pronounce his pronouns. Well, which pronouns to use there, rather. That's nothing, little guy. That's nothing. Okay, this will take a couple of hits, though. Is strength better? I really hope that Tinkerbell is going to learn a fairy move or so. Well, both a fairy move and a steel move would be nice. I don't know why this thing doesn't have any either yet. I think another strength would probably be good. I think this might actually be the first time I see strength combat animation. That's not really a move anyone ever uses in combat, let's be honest. Maybe I should switch back to my level 50 Pokemon and just one-shot everything to get the XP. That might actually be the better plan here. You know what, yeah, we are going to switch to Batman in the lead next turn, and then we can just waltz through this. I think that will speed up the progress quite significantly. Goodbye, Medicham. Because since we do have several Pokemon that need to get to level 55 or anyway, yeah, that will be fine. So, let's switch a couple of you out. You need to be switched with Batman, there we go. Is there anything here that really threatens Batman that I need to look out for? I mean, I guess it's mostly stone moves, right? That's the only thing that could threaten him here. This thing might have a stone move, alright, but it's a rare thing, so I guess we don't really care too much here. Honestly, this might be a job for Yaoi Hands now that I look at it. He might be able to just earn his own XP here. There we go. There's a little damage there. I think the Seismic Tusk? I should probably check out which of these moves does how much damage. That would probably be wise of me. Special defense fell harshly, but why would you do that? And okay. Wake Up Slap, I don't know, it does sound like a move that's only really good. Ooh, what does Bootguard do? Oh, alright. No, thank you very much, but no. Keep the old moves. Yes. Might be useful in double battles, but there are no more double battles, so... What are there? No, I don't think any of the Elite Four members actually is a double battle. Was there ever an Elite Four member that used double battles? Did Game Freak ever dare to deviate that much from the norm? I don't think so. let's be honest, it is very rare for Game Freak to try out something new. The last time they did was 15 fucking years ago. Unless we count 3D, of course. In case any of you are wondering what I'm referring to, I think Gen 3 was the last gen that actually improved upon the core formula of Pokemon. Gen 1 was Gen 1, so you can't improve upon just releasing a game. Gen 2 added genders to the Pokemon, it added breeding, it added 2 more types, and so on and so forth. So still adding to the core formula. Gen 3 added a new battle system, those being the double battles, it added the passive abilities, and that's basically it. That's the last time that they changed the core system around. One could have argued that stuff like Mega Evolutions were a change to the core system, as well as set moves, and one would have been right back in the day, but now that they've been removed again, it's kind of more of a gimmick that they ditched. Especially considering that they didn't really do much with either of those outside of its generation of origin anyway, even though they dragged it along. Which was a shame. I think that's one of the reasons why I was okay with the little progress Pokemon did back in the day. Because it was like, yes, they are only making very little, very slow progress, but at least they are keeping all the old features. I think I would also be okay with it if they were like, yes, we are improving a lot of stuff and so with each generation, but we can't drag all of the old features around. The way they're doing it right now is probably the worst of both worlds, because not only are they not dragging the old features around, they're also not improving anything. They're literally just increasing the price for nothing. And I hate it. And it's so far, I've not seen a single thing in the Gen 9 trailers that made me have any hope for this gen. The graphics still look shit, not as shit as Gen 8, but still shit. The characters all have dead faces. Every single Pokemon, like without an exception, every single Pokemon in Gen 9 looks like it's gonna be, yes, there we have the new version of this, there we have the new version of that. Like, oh, it's the new crab, oh, it's the new yada yada. I don't know. There's just nothing exciting about this whatsoever, and Jesus Christ, the legendaries both look like shit. Like, especially the lizard one looks bad on every level, there's just no other way of putting it. When it goes into bicycle form and it has both tumors, one in its crotch and the other one on its throat.
It looks terrible!
Terrible, I tell ya! But yeah, Gen 9. I'm not excited for Gen 9. Are you excited for Gen 9? No, she's not excited for Gen 9. Neither the insane Seishiro nor the girlfriend are excited for Gen 9 at this point. Okay, yeah, okay, wake up. Okay, that was a critical. That was a critical. I think I'm going to open the blinds real quick. It's getting a little dark in here. It's a very grey day in Austria today. May Day, it's a grey day. Give me a second. Open the blinds.
Can you give me my headphones from my
I just had to dig them out.
yeah.
There was only an edge of the cable left to dig. You are welcome, you are welcome.
I'm playing Frog Detective, by the way.
That's a little too bright. And she, in case you didn't understand her, she said she's playing Frog Detective. Like this. Yeah, I don't think there is really a good solution right there. I'm starting to understand why most streamers don't allow natural light in their streaming rooms. It kind of makes it very much harder to know how to set this shit up. You know what? How much damage does acrobatics do to a Mawile? I've never tested it. Oh, that's not a lot of damage. That is indeed not a lot of damage. You know what? Under these circumstances, you can finish the job here. You can finish the job, Heart Attack. Gen 9 Pokemon. And yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. the other legendary, the cyber one, definitely looks way better as a bike. I can give it that much. And it also kind of is a better design in my opinion. But the problem I have with it is that it doesn't really fit the Pokemon design things because it's too technical. As far as I have understood, it is because it's an artificial recreation of the other one, like something like Mewtwo to Mew or something like that, which makes a little sense, I guess, but the problem I have with that theory is that apparently it's kind of a pre-evolution. Therefore it's like, okay, so it evolves as a legendary for one starters, and secondly, what's going on with that about it evolving? So is it created by humans or not? You gotta decide. It would be definitely be a good digital Temtem. It would probably also work if it was a Digimon or something like that, but as a Pokemon, that's the thing. Your creature has to make sense with the rest of its designs in the universe. That's the thing about stuff like that. Like for example, Sinnoh, for example, my most hated monsters in Monster Hunter in terms of visual design. I really don't like how Sinnoh looks. I think it looks way too over-designed with its spikes and the lightning bolts and all the other shit that it has going on for it. But if it was something like a summon in Final Fantasy, for an electric type summon, then I think it would look great. Like Jesus Christ, it would make so much sense there. And that's the thing. Your design has to make sense in world. And the same can be said about this digital type, almost. Would make perfect sense in Digimon, would make perfect sense in Temtem. Makes very little sense to me in Pokemon, especially since it evolves. Therefore, it can't really be artificially created. I'm also very unhappy about legendaries being turned into HM bitches. Like, of all the things to turn into an HM bitch, a legendary is not the one your average player wants to see. I mean, I guess there will be some people that are like, yo, I can ride a fucking legendary around. And there would be something cool about it, probably, if it was like flying a ho-oh around. But a fucking bike? I don't know. Ah, so much XP, so much XP. I want all of this XP. Hello. Maybe I will not trade all of them up to level 55 or so, but if some of them are level 55 and the smaller ones are around level 50, that would be nice as well. Oh, are you killing yourself with takedown there? Yeah, you are. Nice. Honestly, Victory Road was less of a problem than I expected. I mean, we ditched a lot of the fight. Maybe to speed this up, I should actually go back and fight all the trainers, but I kinda don't want to risk getting lost in the dark areas. We had an easy time to get through Victory Road once. Do we really wish to risk getting easily through Victory Road again? I just don't want to get stuck in Victory Road, alright? So, am I still going to use you as the lead? When you are the highest in level right now, Pat. Ah, you know what, we're just going to keep using you as the lead for now. Afterwards I can still switch over to Seadramon or Heart Attack. Because I'm pretty sure Heart Attack would have a field day as well here, when it comes to leads. Considering the amount of steel Pokemon I'm running into right now. I should potentially look up at which level Mawile would get a move that's actually useful for me. Ooh. Okay, that's an early Sucker Punch. That hurts, that hurts. Ah. Yeah, maybe I'm going to leave it up to you guys to decide whether you would rather see Temtem Nuzlocke or more Temtem competitive. Maybe I'll just bounce back and forth between the two and see how well whichever one does for the channel. Because I've been kind of itching to get back into competitive Temtem. I can say that one in all honesty. But I just don't want to spend the time that would be needed to grind an entire team up again. And I wouldn't even have to grind an entire team up. I would mostly have to grind like 2 or 3 more Temtem up probably. And then toss them together together with a couple of other Tem where I adjust the TVs. But that's still more work that I'm willing to do right now, quite frankly. It's not even much work, it just takes forever with the fruit vendors being all over the place and whatever. And you have to buy all the things, then you have to be careful that you're not overspending or underspending and so on and so forth. It's just tedious. It's just tedious. It's more tedious than it has any right to be, in my opinion. Good boy! Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy there, Batman? You are the good boy. Okay, it's definitely going to be faster if I just use something that can one-shot there for the training part. For the entire training arc here. I mean, technically speaking, it could be that those the big guys will be enough to do the entire Elite Four anyway. I still have to say that Abomination had probably one of the smartest ways of dealing with that XP problem for Nuzlocke by just saying, hey, here's your team level. Whatever you have, doesn't matter if it's benched or not, is on the level of your team right now. That was probably the smartest way to go about this. The Monster Sanctuary way is also not bad, where they are like, okay, you know what, every egg hatches like pretty close in terms of level to whatever your strongest thing is at any given moment. Because of that, you can just kind of save up eggs as well. If you have to hatch something because you need the ability to get past a certain area and then not use it for actual combat, or at least on your actual team, and it falls behind in level, that can be annoying. No, I don't need Amnesia, yes. Yes, forget about Amnesia, that's the way to do things around here. So, we are talking level 52, alright. I'm really curious about other things as well. I still think I should do a successful Abomination run as well. Because let's be honest, last time around I managed to get to the final boss in Abomination. I kinda wish I realized that by entering that area I would be at the final boss, because if I realized that, I would have definitely grounded up the last 2 levels to get the last 2 evolutions on my team that were missing. But other than that, I had a lot of fun with the Abomination run. Even though I do have to say that Monster Sanctuary is the most fun right now, still. It is just my favorite creature collector. I don't think that will change anytime soon, although I'm very much looking forward to Palworld. I think most of you will know Palworld at this point, right? For those of you that don't, it is basically survival Pokemon with guns. I love everything I've seen about that game so far. Like, the designs are pretty good, like I really like the creature designs, and a lot of the time right now, that's my biggest problem with some of the indie creature collectors that are coming out, that I just don't really vibe with the designs. Coromon had pretty good designs. I had a lot of other problems with Coromon, but the designs were good. If only they gave them more than like 1 animation that were looping eternally. I'm not salty, you're salty, shut up. No. I know, I like heckling Shiny about the Coromon, but in all honesty, I think the looping animation, that they don't have any specific animations for getting hit, for closing their eyes when sleeping, for their attacks or so. That's just too old school for me. I know, that's the way it used to be, but quite frankly, the way it used to be sucked. We just didn't know it any better back in the day. Like, I don't need the world. I'm fine if I have a looping idle animation. Oh, Iron Head. That's good. That's good. That is an actual steel attack there. 80 power. Ooh, beautiful. Yes. Okay, so that solves the steel problem. That leaves us with the fairy problem. Because the fairy problem is kind of the bigger problem, if we're completely honest. Because that would be the only thing that could do any damage, any real damage to the dragons. Let me see. You know what? Yep, give me a second. I will just enter my moves here and then see more while. What kind of moves does Morwell learn at which level? No, I don't care about your cookies. Website, website, website. I really do not care about cookies. So, 8th generation. That's the 8th generation. I need the 6th generation. There we go. Oh, okay. Okay, so we are not getting any fairy move for Morwell anytime soon. The only time it would actually get a fairy move... Wait. Okay, this thing... Oh, there's a different move level list for... depending on if you're playing through auras or X and Y. Interesting. Okay, that's good. Because in X and Y, we would have only got the fairy move on level 60. But here we're getting it at level 49, so we can actually get it. We will have an actual fairy move for the dragon dude. That's wonderful news. So where was I before? Ah yeah, because let's be honest. If you're looking at Monster Sanctuary, it doesn't have the most animations either in the middle of combat. It has the looping idle animation. It has one animation for when the monster does something. Doesn't matter if it is a special move, a physical move, if it is a status attack, a debuff or something like that. It just has one animation and it uses that animation. And there's one more animation when it gets hit. But quite frankly, that's already enough. You don't need more. Of course, it is nice when there is more. That's why I'm still saying that Temtem probably takes the cake right now when it comes to animations, because Temtem had different animations for physical and special attacks. It has animations for status increases and debuffs like that. And Temtem, that's one thing I will always give Temtem credit for. Really knows how to use the camera and positioning and stuff like that to get the most out of the animation. Like with Ninja Jutsu, where the camera jumps behind the enemy and the Temtem just teleports there and hits it from behind. It is the regular physical strike animation, but it's a world of difference there, just because it's like, aha, look at us being all fancy with our camera and stuff like that. They also had the brilliant idea to actually use the run animation for one of their attacks. And quite frankly, it sounds like something so easy, like, yeah, okay, we have this animation, so why not just use it for an attack move as well? But I've never seen anyone do that before them, so all credit to credit where credit is due there, Kramer. Credit where credit is due. How much damage does a water move do to a steel type? Decent amount, I would say. Decent amount. Hey! Ah, yeah, Steel Elite 4 will be a theme. We've been doing this for roughly 23 minutes right now, right? I think we've been starting the grind roughly about the 1 hour mark, so yeah. This will take a little while longer, but we are definitely making good progress here. I'm just happy that so far I have not run out of things to talk about. That is something that could happen, but I do feel quite energized right now. We did have a nice lunch. GF and I went out for dinner, for lunch. To an Asian shop. I had eel. I love eel. Have you guys ever had eel? Eel is probably my favorite fish to eat. It is a very unique fish in terms of the texture of the meat, because how to describe it? It is a very fatty, very soft meat. Some people don't like that because they think it's too fatty. I, on the other hand, love it because it really tastes, it's very creamy while you chew it. Or rather, the texture is very creamy while you chew it, and it's just wonderful for me. The sad thing is, eel is quite expensive in Austria. I don't know about any other country, but seafood in general is quite expensive in Austria. Might be because we don't have access to the sea. Might have something to do with that. Fruits are pretty cheap for us, there's no doubt about that. And not just fruits, we can also get pretty decently priced vegetables, pretty decently priced meat from animals that are living on land. But no, that's the one thing that's really overpriced. I guess it's not even overpriced, it's just expensive. That's why we don't eat fish too many times, even though my girlfriend is a pescatarian, ergo she eats the vegetarian diet, but she also eats seafood. I'm just an omnivore, I just eat everything. Well, not everything, but the things that I don't eat, I only don't eat because I don't like the texture or something like that. I'm not too fond of eggplants, for example. Oh, we have been poisoned. I also don't like mushrooms. Maybe because I've been forced to eat from mushrooms way too many times as a child. But I do actually just hate the texture of mushrooms. It kind of tastes like a fucking sponge. So, where is an antidote? There we go. So, and back to the grind. Always keep grinding. There we go. Mushroom Man. Mushroom Man. Whatever could it mean? There are a couple of mushrooms I might wanna try. There's one I've recently seen in a TikTok video that was quite interesting. I think it was called an ox tongue mushroom or something like that, because it's a very red and meaty mushroom that supposedly kind of tastes like actual steak. And it has a very similar texture as well. Like, it definitely looks like it's just a slab of meat if you look at it. Like, it could show me a picture of that thing and go like, yep, that's just raw meat. And I would be like, you know what? I believe it. But, yeah. Overall, not the biggest fan of mushrooms. I eat a lot of things, but not mushrooms. And what's endure again? Oh, that's dumb. No. This is literally a bad move. Like, why would I waste a turn using that? If moves like Protect exist, it can be learned, if I don't misremember, by basically every Pokemon. Then why the fuck would I ever use Endure? One of the things that I will not miss from this Nuzlocke is the fact with the XP grinding, that's just a constant reoccurrence. I'm so happy that other games are going for workarounds around this. Like, you still have levels and XP and stuff like that, but you don't have to grind the level of your monsters up every single time you need to replace something on your team. I mean, we do have a couple of box replacements now, because the game was quite generous towards the end in terms of water Pokemon, but remember, there were a lot of times, do you remember all the Pokemon we missed out on? Because there were fucking Zigzagoons and Lineunes in a way. I don't even want to know. I would just assume that we missed out on at least 7 Pokemon because of Zigzagoon and Lineune. So you are starting to run out of HP, so I'm gonna switch you for Heart Attack for now. Because there is no longer an Aqua Tail for you to use. Ah. You know what? I want to stand for a little while. I want to stand for a little while. Are you playing Slime Rancher? No, you're not playing Slime Rancher.
I don't know, but I'm so...
Aha! The slime is being ranched. Ah, yeah, Earthquake. Are you going to endure it, Laron? Are you? Nope, you are not. Okay, Quackpack reached the level 50 mark as well. That's good to see, that's good to see. I'm still a little worried about the amount of water types on my team, but considering that there is no such thing as a plant Elite Four member or an electric Elite Four member, I think we should be fine. I think we should be fine here as well, right? I don't think either of those moves are going to be effective, but let's see if Earthquake still does enough damage. Not quite. Oh, and you can't use Belly Drum anymore if it would kill you. Good to know. Pretty sure a ground type's not getting a... Yeah, hit for efficient damage there. There we go. And one more X-Scissor to be done. Goodbye. Should have just doubled up on Earthquake, but I thought X-Scissor would do more. Now we know. Hey, level 53. Ah, so close. Oh no. Faces are showing it. So, what am I going to do here? Rock Smash is not going to be enough, right? And I'm pretty sure Bug is... Oh, Jesus. Okay, if that's a critical hit, then... Yeah, I will have to switch it out. I will have to switch it out. Against whom though? You know what? You know what? Tinkerbell. Maybe this is your time to shine finally. You can't get poisoned. And you have a steel move now. So you can finally attack for stab damage. Acrobatics being acrobatics. Okay, if that's a crit, then I feel quite good. Iron Head! What does me look to again? I think we can't run away anymore, yeah. Yes, alright. Honestly, that's good damage. That is pretty good damage there. I think if that's the amount of damage we do from here on out, then we can pretty soon grind with Tinkerbell as well. So, switch over to Tinkerbell right away, why not? Maybe I should just lead with Tinkerbell from here on out. Maybe. Oh, Steel was just straight up immune to poison. Kinda forgot about that. I only remembered that Steel could not be poisoned. Only by the sexy lizard or something like that, but if I'm just straight up immune, I will take it. So I think the second we get the fairy move, we can definitely use Tinkerbell as a lead, just because, you know what, I mean, we can kind of use it already. 3 more levels. Yeah, let's just test it out, let's just test it out. Considering that there's basically nothing here that uses special moves, Intimidate will give us a certain security there. Okay, that's annoying though. Yeah, I think I'm just going to switch back to Heart Attack. I know, I want to use Tinkerbell, but that's just the matchup where Tinkerbell can't do much. Hey, and Avoidance. I don't know, it always seems to miss when we switch out the Pokemon, so I don't know if that move requires us to do something beforehand. Oh, Iron Tail. Okay, I should probably not switch Heart Attack in anymore here. I should probably heal up pretty soon again, just to be sure. Let's not get any of our Pokemon killed while XP grinding. That's a promise I made to myself. Batman in the lead. Now for now, let's keep Tinkerbell in the lead and see what happens. Because she didn't really get a fair shot there at being in the lead, right? I think she didn't. Oh, he didn't. And I guess he still won't. You know what, Yaoi hands, you are doing this. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to use heart attack again. Okay, that's pretty good. The question is, how much does the wake up slap do to you? I haven't seen the regular damage yet. Okay, still a one shot, so that's pretty good. I still assume that Wake Up Slap would have something like, and if it wakes up a monster, then it takes extra damage, right? Let's see. Summary, I want to see your moves. Show me your moves. Yeah, inflicts big damage on a sleeping target, but also wakes the target up. It inflicts damage equal to the user's level. Interesting. I don't know. It doesn't seem like all that great a move overall. I mean, it is the best melee move we have right now. Well, the best fighting move we have right now on that thing. So we are definitely going to use it. The thing is, though, the thing about this is... technically speaking, if the enemy was asleep, yes, it would definitely be a nice one-turn burst. But generally speaking, the user got out of the enemy staying asleep would be much higher. Like, even one extra turn of sleep would be way more than I got about whatever extra damage we were able to do. Here we go. Hey, okay, 2 more levels before you get your fairy type move. That's nice, that's nice. I think I'm going to heal up real quick, just to make sure. I don't really want to go all the way, because it is a fair way to the Pokemon Center. But I have run out of a couple HP there. I should probably also use stuff like PP up before I actually engage with the Elite Four, right? I think that is a good idea. So let's heal up first, though. Let's heal up right now. Yes, please rest my Pokemon. I don't quite understand why they make... I mean, I do understand that they don't have the big screen in the background here. I just don't understand why they even bothered not putting it up there and just make the fade to black for the heal there. Like, it doesn't really make much sense to me, but I guess I'm not a Game Freak developer. Because I actually care about the quality of stuff I put out. Oh! I love dunking on Game Freak. They kind of deserve it, let's be honest here. Oh my god. I was recently hanging out in some Chinese chat and there was someone came in who was, I don't know, a hardcore Pokemon apologist, or maybe he was just a troll. We don't know for sure, but whatever it was one of the rare cases where I actually saw Shiny ban someone because the guy was just so fucking weird. That's the only way to put it. Like, he was basically, yes, everything that Pokemon does is better, including stuff like nature. Like, I have played competitive Pokemon. You know what? Let me explain natures. For those of you that don't know natures, there's a couple of natures in Pokemon, and the way they work is basically they increase one of your stats by 10% and decrease another one by 10%. So it's an interesting system in theory, but it doesn't really work because there is attack and special attack. So instead of actually sacrificing anything useful, the only natures anyone ever cares about is decrease of the attack type that you're not using, of course, and increase of either the attack type that you're using or speed. In rare cases, maybe that's one of the defenses, but generally speaking, that's the way you want your nature to be. Any other nature in the entire game literally does not matter. And because of that, the entire nature system is just a dumb extra step that nobody liked. And I played competitive Pokemon for years. Nobody in the competitive scene enjoyed it. It was just a very dumb system. Alright, I'm back. Was tuning my keyboard. Welcome back, welcome back. How is tuning your new keyboard going? Are we still talking about the old keyboard that you are starting to retune now? Or are you working on your second keyboard that you adjusted? I will just assume it's the second. Oh, it's actually the old one. Alright. I guess I was wrong. Ah, but yeah. Pokemon, most of the dumb systems in Pokemon that you kind of have to engage with if you want to just play competitive without the major disadvantage are hated by the Pokemon competitive community. Because you need to waste hours and days of your life just to prep up for competitive. Everyone just wants to jump into the game and play it, but all these systems are just hoops for you to spray jump through. I'm planning to buy a new keyboard for my birthday this December. Ah, nice, nice. How old are you getting, if you don't mind me asking? Which birthday are we talking about here, huh? 23, 23. Ah, yes, a wonderful age, that age of 23. I remember when I was still young and naive at the age of 23. No, I'm messing around with you. But my girlfriend is actually 23 right now. The 9th December. Ah, you're the same age as Eka, honey.
I'm the same age as what?
As Eka.
Ah, nice.
You're both 23 right now.
He is just old.
I mean, you've just been called by someone else who is 23. I don't know what to tell you, my dude.
No, I said he is old. He is old.
Oh.
He's 30.
She's trying to diss me, I see. How dare.
Eka, you're the same age as me. The only difference, you were born in December and I was born in March. We're both winter children.
Oh, no. That means you are the old one. He's got half a year up on you. How does it feel to be old, honey?
Actually, great.
Ah, yes, that's what they call me. Old man Seishiro. Kids these days, I tell ya, no respect anymore. Back in my day, when I wanted to use the computer, I wanted to wait for mom and dad to go off the phone.
And I didn't have that. What I had though was a limit, because we had like a shitty computer that my dad also used for his salesman job, and so I couldn't play The Sims 2 in good quality. Oh, my life was so sad.
The hell you had to go through. But yeah, I do remember I was kind of born at the edge of a lot of things. Like, I did see a lot of technology just die out though. That is correct. I was still there for the old and clunky first well, not even smartphones, just the first mobile phones, I should say, in this case.
I remember when my mom got like the first iPhone that ever that came to Austria, because she worked
Huh. Yeah.
She worked at the IMX back then, which is like the service where people go to when they don't have a job.
Yeah.
I don't know why she needed an iPhone.
Nobody knows. I mean, let's be honest, technically speaking, our unemployment service needs nothing because they fucking do nothing! That's the... Oh, fuck. Oh, yes. I don't know about your country, but the unemployment service in our country is literally shit. It is literally shit.
I mean, let's not complain. We at least have social services.
Yeah, but that does
And our
not mean I
social
can't
services
complain.
are not terrible. They're just mismanaged.
Look, honey, just because there is one good thing does not mean I can't complain about another bad thing, alright?
There.
Like, by that logic, I'm not allowed to complain about anything in Pokemon because their music is decent!
Yes, this is how it works.
Apparently this is how it works. I do have to switch out. Switch you for... You know what? Let's switch you for Ferrari. There's no such thing as unemployment services here in Thailand. Oh, really? Alright. So, honest question. If you are unemployed in Thailand then, do you get any form of support from the state or something, or you just straight up fucked? How does it work over there? Because I honestly don't know how it goes in Thailand. Because for us it kind of works like this. The unemployment service is supposed to help you, but what they really do most of the time is looking for reasons to not give you support anymore. Like, oh, well, guess you missed this singular week of sending out what's it called again? Sending out... Honey! Honey! Oh, she's there. If you're just going 1 week by not looking for a job, like something like that, or if you miss out one of the deadlines on one of the jobs they require you to try to get. Okay, you know what? I'm just looking this up now because this is annoying me right now. Leo Bewerbung. What is Bewerbung in English? The answer is a job application. There we go. Okay. Bangkok, the capital system in Thailand, is kind of like Gotham, not gonna lie. Jesus, alright, that does sound pretty bad. I will admit that does sound quite bad. I mean, there are a lot of things that I really can't complain about in Austria. We have very good public traffic, like literally one of the best public traffic systems. We do have a very good looking country. A lot of these public services, like museums, zoos or so, are quite cheap, frankly. We do have a healthcare system as well, even though that only works as long as you are employed or self-insured, something like that. We have shit public services, alright, so... I guess I'm kind of complaining in the ivory tower right now for you, right? The pay gap is massive, alright. I mean, we do have that. We do have a massive pay gap as well. But yeah, I will just assume that Austria probably still has a lot more quality of life things than Thailand has, going by what you are telling me right now. I mean, when we are going to lands that are fucked in Europe, and I know that they are not part of the EU anymore, but they are part of Europe, then England is the first country that comes to mind. Because, let's be honest, the UK is kind of fucked right now. A lot of people are worried that they might actually not make it through the winter this year, because they basically have to decide between food and heating. But if you come to Thailand, you will be really rich. You're making a good point to visit you. Everything's really cheap for you. I mean, that would definitely be an advantage. That would definitely be an advantage of a holiday there. I remember when I went over to England for a 1-week holiday, and everything was just so fucking expensive for me. I think that's the reason why a lot of people book holidays in places like India or so, or any of the other countries that are considered to be developing countries or third world countries, because things are a lot cheaper there. At least from our perspective. Plus it will be easier for you to find a job here with good pay and benefit. Would it be easier for me to try to find a job there though, because I don't speak the language of the country, so I would not know how to apply for a job there in the first place, because I would just assume that I am required to know how to speak the country's primary language, right? They want more foreign teachers. Alright. I mean, I guess that makes sense. I guess that is kind of the main job whenever you are applying in another country. Teach a foreign language. Hi again. A friend of mine, Amy, has been living a couple of years in Japan by now by teaching either English or German. I think she's teaching English over there. I don't quite know how exactly she gets by in her day-to-day life, considering that she barely speaks any Japanese. But so far it worked out for her, and she's been over there for like 3 years by now. Some of my English teachers can't speak a word of Thai. Oh, alright, interesting. I don't know, I always find it very strange when people move to a country and then just don't bother to learn the language of said country. That's so weird to me. Like, I don't know, if I'm in a country, then I want to be able to speak the language of a country. Like, seriously, I go as far as not going on holiday in a lot of countries, just because if I can't understand the people, if I have to worry about how to communicate with people, I just straight up worry about getting lost in the middle of nowhere and having no way to make it back. You would move to fucking Gotham. I could meet Batman, but I would be living in Gotham. But Batman is pretty cool, but so is the Joker. I mean, it definitely would be interesting for a holiday, but I don't know if I would ever want to live abroad. I do like Austria, but I think the main thing that kind of grounds me here is just that most of my social circle is, of course, here in Austria. And I am a very social person. Like, I do need my friends and stuff to feel happiness in life. That's the main thing that would stop me probably from moving to another country. If all of my friends went like, okay, we're all moving to this country over there now, I would probably move in a heartbeat as well, considering someone helps me with the moving process. You could always create a new circle. I guess that is true, And it's definitely easier for me now that I'm actually starting to make friends online via streaming, I would say. But still, I don't know. There's just something very frightening for me about just being uprooted like that. I'm just a very grounded person when it comes to stuff like that. Also, I don't know, it feels like it's getting harder and harder to make new friends the older I get. I know, old man Seashore talking here, but I'm 30 years old. And at my age, a lot of people start to settle already. Therefore, they don't really look for new friends anymore, because they are busy with their jobs, their family, their children when it comes to their family and stuff like that. You really want to get out of Thailand. Do you want me to take your place in Thailand? Is that what this pitch is all about? You want to move to Austria and I'm taking over in Thailand for you? But no, if it is as bad as you described it to be, then yeah, I can definitely understand why you would want to leave the country. Do you have any idea where you would like to go to then? Do you have any plans already? Any concrete vision of where you want to end up in the future? I can't speak any German. I mean, I worked at a registration center before, and as such, let me tell you, there are a lot of people in Austria as well that can't speak any German. A lot of workers from other countries, like construction workers and so on and so forth. I don't really see you as someone that would like to work in construction by everything that I've learned about you so far. But generally speaking, there are a lot of smaller non-German speaking communities in Austria as well. Especially from near Ost countries, like, I don't know, Turkey for example. There are a lot of Turkish people here. Hungarians, not so much, interestingly enough, because the Hungarians usually have an easier time speaking German than they have English, because we used to be Hungary and Austria like not even 100, well, no, pretty much exactly 100 years back. And German just kind of stuck with them for a lot of it. I was in Hungary once, and Hungary did seem very similar to Austria in a lot of sense, but a little bit of more run down, I think is the best way to put it. Like, everything looked like it hasn't been updated in like roughly 30 to 50 years. Nope, nothing yet, alright. Oh. You know what? Maybe the shiny claws will apply one last time while we are grinding here. Maybe, that would be nice, wouldn't it? An Aqua Tail! Let me tell you, an Aqua Tail. I'll probably have to replace the got to heal my HP pretty soon again. Let me just take a quick look at the level. 35. Okay, so Batman and Heart Attack are going to get benched as soon as they hit 55. Other than that, the rest of them will be sticking around for a little while longer. And I think once the other two hit 55, like Golduck and Gyarados, then I will no longer bother with this. Hello. How's life, Golbat? How's the wife doing? How is the Ice Fang doing, I ask you? Hey, Sleepy! 13 months! Congratulations there! You are definitely my longest subscriber at this point. This stream is gonna be full of farming. I mean, I did warn you about that. I did warn you about that at the beginning of the stream, that we are going to spend a lot of time preparing for the Elite Four. But this is going to be the Grande Finale stream, and I think we all want to see me having the best chance at winning this. How you doing, Sleepy? How's your weekend going so far? Aquatail! Also, considering that I have a lot of my Monster Hunter interested viewers here right now. Oh, okay, looks like we have to bench Batman now. Ooh, give me a second. Yes, play rough. Lovely. I think Shadow Ball is probably what I should ditch. Because let's be honest, Ghost and Dark are pretty much effective against the same times for the most part. And Ghost is a special, Ball is a special, well, Shadow Ball is a special move, so I kind of don't need it. You want to see my team get wiped out? To think that you would be against us the entire time, Eka! I trusted thee! And now shall you betray me as such! You were my brother, Eka! You were the chosen one! You were supposed to join the Nuzlocke, not destroy it! It's funnier. Alright, fair enough. I mean, I can understand that. It would definitely be emotional. I can promise you that much. But let's be honest. Every single death would be emotional anyway. Right? So, I will have to bench a couple of them now. So where is my level 50? You're the only one on level 55 already, so get down there. I still think that we have had a good chance at beating this. We are almost done. We're almost done with the grind, so I don't think you'll have to watch me grinding things out much longer. Because I think I will probably stop grinding once Quack Pack reaches level 55. That's probably going to be my limit where I say, alright, enough is enough. Because our little Tinkerbell will be close enough anyway at this point. And even though it will be useful to have around, I kinda don't see Hariyama, Mr. Yaoi hands over there, being the one who decides to run. Like, it would be very surprising if he's the one that makes all the difference. Even though he will be very useful to have against the Ice guy. Against the Ice guy, he will probably put a lot of work in. Because I think I don't really have anything else that works well against the Ice guy. Because most of the Ice Pokemon he has are Water Pokemon as well. So I can't really use Heart Attack there. That's Laron done. Oh, nope, that's Laron not done yet. So, okay, I wanted to talk a little bit about Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter, it's only a couple more days. It's within this week that the new Monster Hunter update is going to come out. I will be honest with you, I am not too excited for it. I think most of you echo that sentiment right now, because let's be honest, Fire Metathune is not all that interesting. Even more Fire Espinas might be fun, but I don't know, I'm just so burnt on fire monsters. Get it? Burnt fire monsters? And I'm not sure what to think of Camellios yet. I will probably still stream it, just to see if you guys want to join me for it, just because maybe all of these monsters can actually convince me once I see them in action. They might still be good fights. I mean, Mizutsuno has always been a fun fight, even though I wish they did more with it than just add fucking fire to it. That's another thing that I want to continue pretty soon. I want to continue my Monster Hunter World replay. You're up for anything? Ah, that sounds good. That sounds excellent indeed. Because for the most part, I did get a decent amount of progress going in World Offline. I'm almost at Master Rank 50. And I think once I am at Master Rank 50, I want to actually stream it. For the most part, so that I would be able to stream all the monsters that I can encounter at this point. Because I think we can go for Rajang. We should be able... I think once Rajang is down, Furious Rajang and Raging Brachydios will unlock as well. We still haven't done the Stygian Sinoga, and I think somewhere... Well, no, regular Sinoga. Stygian Sinoga follows after. Even though I don't quite remember what to do about Stygian Sinoga. And yeah, we're just going to knock a couple of things out. I think Brute Tigrex and the Gold and Silver were both somewhere around Master Rank 60 or 70 where they gotta get unlocked. So we won't be quite there. Maybe we'll get to one of them in that stream just because of level ups that we make on stream. But we're definitely not going to get to all of them. So there will be more offline grinding afterwards again, but I would like to do all of these things online as well. Especially Raging Brachydios, because I kind of wait for a Raging Brachydios gear right now. I've upgraded my Puki flower, I've upgraded my Tigrex armor, but the Raging gear is what I'm going to use for most of the rest of the game. Maybe not for Fatalis himself. Raging's gear is quite good, but against Fatalis I would ideally want a crit draw great sword set, I think. I think that's what I used last time around. Who knows, maybe I'll still do it with my hammer, but that this one has already been proven to be tried and true, as the people say. I am wondering if I will actually be able to defeat Fatalis again. I did defeat Fatalis once, it's not like I never defeated Fatalis, but he is a tough cookie to crack, that's for sure. Like, my original victory against Fatalis, to solo Fatalis, took me like 26 hours of attempts against him. That's the longest I've ever spent on any boss in any video game ever. That's why I'm so damn proud on my Fatalis victory. I'm sure some people will be like, oh, but World Fatalis is not... Well, will some people be like that? Quite frankly, I was just making up a straw man there, but quite frankly, I've never heard anyone say that World Fatalis is weak. Most people, even veterans, consider him stronger than old Fatalis. Confession, I still haven't beaten Fatalis. My PS4 save, hey? Nothing to confess there. If you didn't beat... I mean, I kind of beat him by accident there, because I was actually just going for a double horn break to farm the evil eyes, because I wanted to get his gear no matter what. And then one of my farming runs was going pretty well, and I was just like, you know what? Let's see how far we can take this. And we actually took it all the way to the finish line. I was kind of burnt out by Monster Hunter at the time. Yeah, fair. I get that. With a game that's as grindy as Monster Hunter, you do go through phases from time to time, where you want to play it more or where you want to play it less, right? At least that's how it was for me. Oh, I should probably put... Now that I think about it, we do have both of the moves necessary to actually use Tinkerbell as our lead. I should probably do that. But not right now. For now, Quackpack. Ah, Fatalis. I think when Fatalis was around, I was very motivated to be defeated, but I did get burnt out on a lot of my losses at first as well. Because, let's be honest, if you keep losing to something for like 6 hours straight, then you will get a little demotivated after a while. Don't get me wrong, I love that Fatalis is that hard. Like, quite frankly, I wouldn't mind a couple more hard monsters in Monster Hunter at the end of the game. I don't know, I'm just in a weird position because I can see both sides. Both that like the current level of difficulty and the ones that think that Monster Hunter games are too easy right now. Like, the thing about this is, if you're a veteran, then Monster Hunter games can be too easy, but you do have to consider, not everyone starts out on the level of a veteran. I started in World. When I originally played through World, I got stuck quite a lot on World. Like, it took me 3 attempts to get past low-rank Tobi Kadachi, for example. And not just that, like, for example, what else was there? It took me forever to originally defeat Nergigante. And quite frankly, I am still of the opinion that Nergigante is quite strong. In my stream playthrough, I defeated Nergigante first try, if you guys remembered, if you were there. But then I tried to farm him a little off line, and I lost 7 times in a row to him. It was like, what the fuck is happening here to me? Okay, that's the one guy that I can't defeat with you. But yeah, so, I don't know. I think Monster Hunter kind of has to nail a very precise curve in terms of difficulty. And quite frankly, a Monster Hunter game doesn't really have to be all that hard, in my opinion, for the playthrough of low and high rank. Especially not low rank. Like, low rank is where people need to be able to learn the game, especially newcomers. High rank, you can start to ramp up the difficulty, but you still shouldn't go too far there. But with Master Rank, in my opinion, you can really amp it up. Because in Master Rank, people have probably played High Rank for a couple of months now. If they really enjoyed the game, then they had more enough time to acclimate themselves with the game, in my opinion. That's why I think ramp it up in Master Rank as much as you like. But high rank and low rank shouldn't get too difficult, in my opinion. And I said it as something that I think can be considered a veteran now. Did I only really get into the franchise with Generation 5? Yes. Yes, I'm a 5th user. I did play the original Monster Hunter, but I only really got into the game with Generation 5. But I also played some of the older games. I finished Generations Ultimate with Kuro. I did play through most of the single player in 4U. I stopped playing 3U because I hate 3U. Jesus Christ, that game was shit. I really hated it. I mean, I guess it wasn't per se shit. You know what? No, I will take it back. Base 3 is probably what I would consider to be the worst Monster Hunter after the original base game. Because they removed a couple weapons, their roster of monsters was tiny, and underwater combat was an atrocity that needs to rest in a shallow grave, and I never want to see it again. Like, a lot of people are like, oh my god, the rampages are the worst thing that ever happened to Monster Hunter. And to those people I say, obviously, you never played fucking underwater combat. God, I hated underwater combat so much. And there goes heart attack. There we go. I don't know, had any of you ever had the pleasure to play through Generation 3's underwater combat? It felt so bad, like honestly, I had trouble controlling it underwater, especially considering I played on a 3DS, ergo I had no right thumbstick to control the bloody camera. Can you imagine controlling your character in 3-dimensional space? And your camera in 3-dimensional space with the left stick and the fucking cross? Because I can imagine it, and believe you me, it's not pleasant. It is many things, but pleasant is not one of them. Ugh, horrible. Horrible. So, we are getting there. We are getting there. So what else was there then? Let me think real quick. Oh, Hariyama! Finally a target for player rough. Oh my god, this is going to take forever when this animation has to trigger at the very start of everything. There we go, that's nice to see. Hey, and we're getting there. Nice. So then, what else was there? But yeah. The rampages are bad, don't get me wrong. The rampages are basically indefensible, because even if you like tower defenses, I think the rampages were just a very bad tower defense. That's the only way of putting it. Like, the fact that the monsters just kind of limped around for a little while once you defeated them just made you hit air for several seconds, multiple times during the rampage each time. At least I did. Maybe you did. Maybe you are better at recognizing whenever a monster was down. Could be true, but I would be surprised if my experience was a unique one. And it was also a bad tower defense because, let's be honest, there were basically only 3 monsters to stop before the big bad final boss anyway. Like, the only one that had any form of uniqueness about it was Rajang, because it was the only one of these artillery type monsters that was actually grounded and more melee focused and stuff like that. I enjoyed that. Rajang was fun there. Another thing that I really hated about the rampages though was the fact that... I think Steel should be alright here. Okay, so we are both intimidating. Lovely, isn't it? Another thing that I really hated about the rampages though was the fact that it did not really matter how good you did in the first half of them, because the second the actual boss spawned, you would just immediately break through to the second area anyway. So everything you did for the first 10 to 15 minutes of the rampage was kind of irrelevant. You would have to play so bad to fuck it up to the point that it actually had any significant impact on the rampage overall. And I hated that. I'm so happy that they did away with rampages for Sunbreak. I do have my very own set of problems with Sunbreak, and quite frankly, this might sound weird, but in a sense, I think I preferred Base Rise over Sunbreak. Why is that? Because let's be honest, if you really look at it in a vacuum, then I would say that Sunbreak is just Base Rise with extra bits, right? That can be true, and there are things about Sunbreak that I really like the fact that all the weapons, pretty much all the weapons, are capable of using elemental damage right now. That has never been done before. Like, elemental damage was always kind of useless for most of the weapons, and while it is still use impaired right now, I would say that for the first time ever it at least feels like you're not just handicapping yourself by playing Elemental Greatsword, for example. I think that's my favorite example because, let's be honest, the Greatsword was always the weapon where elemental damage was an afterthought. Not even an afterthought. No thought at all. Oh. Ah, yeah. But I don't know, a lot of the things that they added to Sunbreak actually made the game worse for me in a sense as well. Like, for example, I really don't like the switch skill system, that they added the switch skill switch or whatever it was called. Like, the thing that annoys me about that is that it kind of rashes the existence of the switch skill system to begin with, because at this point you can just have all your moves with you anyway. There's literally a single move for each weapon where there are 3 moves. Therefore you do have to decide, okay, Seedramon. I'll have to bench Seedramon real quick, give me a second. There is a single weapon move on each weapon that has 3 choices. Therefore, that's the only move where you can't just take all the moves with you. And for a lot of the weapons, the switch skill switch doesn't really matter all that much anyway, because a lot of the time, some of the moves are better for raw damage, while the other ones are better for elemental damage, or other times, some of the moves are literally just straight up bad. That's the only way to put it. Like with Hammer, the side smash or the elemental, the water strike. you will always want Water Strike. Water Strike is faster, does, I think, pretty much the same damage. I don't remember if it did a little more or a little less. And starts as a counter. It basically has no downside over the other move. There we go. So we're almost done with this. Almost. How long have we been grinding for? Over an hour by now. Yeah, that was to be expected. I hope you guys didn't expect any different, because I kind of told you that was about to happen. So, where was I with my rant? I was ranting about something. Ah yes, the weapons. It's just, I don't know, it just ruins the point of the switch skill system in the first place for me. And that annoys me. That annoys me. Because I'm actually someone that likes the switch skill system. Yeah, it's not perfect. In fact, it is far from perfect. There are way too many weapons where the switch skills are just straight up upgrades. But for some, there are some neat changes where you can adjust your playstyle. Like, for example, a charge blade. Most people, I think, prefer Savage Axe. I actually prefer charging my sword. I don't know why, but I just prefer charging my sword. Oh. A little worried over the amount of damage you can do with a high jump kick there, to be edge. So I think I'm just going to straight up heal. There we go. What else was there? What else was there? Any other weapon I wanted to talk about? Yeah. A lot of the additions to the game feel very small either way. So I guess those don't really detract from Rise as a base game. And quite frankly, I liked Rise as a base game. Was it flawless? No, but I honestly think that Rise was the best Monster Hunter base game we had to date. It had a very good starting roster, like lots of monsters, very much unique monsters. It had a lot of good ideas when it came to how to smooth things out with the game. I really liked the dango system as the new food system, for example. What else? Dango system is the new food system, yada yada. Ah yeah, the way the weapon trees work, the way that there is just way more open information about everything in the entire game. So many good things, so many good improvements. It did away with some quality of life things as well, which are weird. Like, I don't know why we no longer had auto-select for orbs. If you want to upgrade your armor, that's just stupid in my opinion. And I also do not understand why we don't have a sell all trade in items button anymore. Both of these were quite useful to have, and I just don't get it. Like, I'm pretty sure the Switch should be able to help them to handle it. Also, I hate how they fucked up sliding. Sliding in World wasn't perfect, but it worked for the most part. In Rise, sliding is all over the place. You can't reliably slide anywhere. And for me, as a hammer main, that is kind of a big deal because, I don't know, the spinning jump thing. Huh? Anyone else? Anyone else? The spinning jump thing is kind of important for the hammer. So how much damage does a wake up hit do now that you raise your defense? I think you're going to kill yourself anyway again, aren't you? Nope, you did not actually kill yourself, surprisingly enough. But yeah. I don't know, I just expected way more from Sunbreak. I expected way more monsters. That's the first thing that really burned me on Sunbreak when I was playing through it. It was like, oh, Daimyo Hermitor! Interesting choice for a starting monster. And then it's just basic monsters over and over. Because you can say about World and Iceborne what you want. You can say whatever you want about that game. But you can't say that there wasn't a lot of variety in their base progression. Because if you look at it, the only fights where you really have to refight monsters in the entirety of World and Iceborne are a Pookie Pookie and an Anjanath at the start of high rank. aside from that, to play through the game, you only have to go through exclusively new monsters each time. By new monsters, I just mean monsters that you have not fought before yet. I think play rough is better, right? There we go. And I love that, I love that. Oh, Jesus Christ, you're getting so little XP. Why are you getting so little XP, Morwhile? Morwhile? More like takes a while, right? Am I right or am I right, fella? The other ones didn't take that long for the XP, right? Let's see, maybe that was just an exception. Because technically you should be earning more XP now that there are not that many people. Wait, am I mixing up the systems there? Because I know Temtem actually spread out the XP evenly among everything you have in your team, and by reducing the size of your team, you were able to actually increase the amount of XP begotten by any single Temtem. Did Pokemon work differently when it came to XP share? Or am I mixing things up here? I kind of want to go up against the Elite Four now. I'm going to be quite frank with you. Part of me is like, you know what, we've trained for long enough. But then I look at the level of Yaoi Hands. That's the thing, Yaoi Hands is just way too weak right now. Like seriously, Yaoi Hands is at a point in his life where he literally can't do anything for the team right now. So I think I should keep grinding for at least a little while longer. If he gets to at least level 48 or so, I think he will be an actual asset against the ice guy. But as he stands right now, he would probably not be able to do a lot of damage, even with full advantage. Even if the odds are stacked in his favor. Hello there. What you doing in my waters? This is our bed, and technically it is my bed.
Technically, it's Daphne's bed.
Yes, and she gifted it to me, did she not? I bought the mattress and all of the bedding is mine.
Still my bed.
Well, so much for that. We're almost done grinding, honey. We are almost at the point where we can actually challenge the Elite Four. We have been at this grind for over an hour now, though. That's the one thing I was dreading about this Nuzlocke as a whole. Those moments where we would just have to grind out levels.
Yeah.
I think I have now also realized why the Elite Four kind of stomps you as a kid, because as a kid you don't pay as much attention to the levels. And they do have quite a significant level spike there. Like they start out at around level 51 for the weakest of them, and my Pokemon, my two strongest Pokemon, were barely level 45.
Yeah, same.
Ooh, nice Tinkerbell's leveling. I think the most difficult one to Nuzlocke though would probably, in terms of the Elite Four, would probably be the one with Cynthia. I don't remember if that was Gen 4 or Gen 5, but Cynthia is an infamously strong Pokemon champion. She has a very diverse team. Like, if you're actually playing the original version, she's literally starting with a Krippuk that's basically immune to whatever you could do to it. Then she has the Milotic that just stalls you, the fucking Garchomp that just kills everything in its path. Like, most of her team, like even the weakest Pokemon in her team, are decent. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to heal you. I wanted to heal Yaoi Hands at least a little. Also, I do have a plan on for whom to raid today, if they are alive by the time we are wrapping up, but I kind of hope they are. Because you probably remember Rococo Prufay, right? We have been raiding her a couple of times already. Oh, that's not going to do much. Honestly, it's okay. And today will be the debut of her 3D model, and I have been quite looking forward to that. Oh, you have reduced my defense, alright. Ironhead. Yeah, that's better. That is a lot better. Ah. You know what? No, keep it. I really have to force myself to keep the grind up right now because I'm so tired of this banana. And I will just assume that you are as well. I mean, you are probably not as tired of it as I. You can do other things in the meantime. You can just listen to me ramble while I'm going on about this. I'm the one who has to actually sit through this. And I really want to just go at the Elite Four right now. But Hariyama's level is so low. Difficult. It's a very difficult thing. Okay, level 46. Ooh, close combat. That's huge. That is actually huge. Honestly, smelling sounds you can keep, but belly drum we are not. Belly drum, it is a good move on a competitive level, but we are definitely not going to use it on this playthrough. Okay, so now that Yaoi Hands has close combat. Do we think... I will leave it to you. Do you think I should keep grinding? Or do you think I should go up against the Elite Four now? I will just assume that Eka, you will say go against Elite Four, because let's be honest, you kind of want to see me fail, so you would vote for whatever has the highest chance to get me to fail. One thing I do have to say about the Yaoi Hand, though, it is quite tanky. You know what, I am going to... If one of you tells me that I need to go up against the Elite Four now, then I will just go up against them. Otherwise, I will grind for a little while longer. I think I would like to have at least one more level, though. Oh no, that's... I really don't like these things. The high jump kick is intimidating. Okay, that's not high jump kick. Quite frankly, I'm fine with that. I mean, it kind of makes sense that it has so many HP. It is a very bulky Pokemon. Also, I guess Quack Power or Duck Up or whatever this was called again is probably not going to do much over the entirety of the Elite Four, right? At least I don't remember anything that was really strong there. I think the worst thing that could happen is that we lose one of our important Pokemon early in the run. One of the Pokemon that we might actually need to get through something specific later on. Like, for example, Tinkerbell we really need once we get to Drake. Tinkerbell is the only thing here that's really good at fighting Drake. There we go, that's what I like to see. Honestly, considering that you have close combat now, I might just lead with you for a while. I mean, we will still be under-leveled for guys like Steven Stone, let's be honest. But I never really plan on getting on Steven Stone's level to begin with. We might still get there just by the virtue of playing through the Elite Four, but I think his things are around level 58 or something. Close combat yet again! I definitely should not use close combat in case these things are sturdy. But still, it feels nice to do it. It feels nice to have a good move. You know what? We are just going to go up against the Elite Four now. I think we are ready. Do you guys think we are ready? Do you think we are ready? Because I sure as hell think we are ready. Oh, finally! Yes, it is happening. It took only 42 years. Do it, alright. Hey, you could have just told me to do it when I asked you. Okay, first things first, we need to buy something. Or rather, I need to get the rest of my team. So, we have Batman. We have you. And we have you. There we go. So, this will be our team. These will be our champion. We have Tinkerbell, the Morwow. We have Quackpack, the Golduck. Yowie Hands, the Hariyama. Batman, the Crobat. Seedramon, the Gyarados. And Heart Attack, the Sandslash. These are our champions. Will they be enough? Will they be the ones that deliver victory to us at the end of this long road? Or will we fail after all? Only one way to find out. Oh, goodbye to say, oh, all these champions. Oh no! I guess someone doesn't have any form of hope for me. So, one thing, I am going to buy a cup. Well, I guess do I need... No, I don't need more hyper potions, but let's be honest, what else am I going to spend my money on? Also, why would I need max potions? Like, hyper potions are over-healing me anyway. So, let's just buy the hyper potion. Just... Do we have something like Ethros? Because that's something I'm actually worried about. Repel... No. I don't think we'll be able to... Okay, so... There is a real threat that we might just run out of moves while we're going through this. That's worrying. Okay. That being said, we do have a couple of these things left. So HP up, use the HP up on Tinkerbell, because Tinkerbell is quite weak. Then PP up, there we go. Which move should we increase there? Things that come to mind are close combat, but I don't think you will be the one to decide this run. Tinkerbell, I think you have a... Tinkerbell might be the right choice, actually. Play rough, perhaps? Or Sandslash is Earth. You know what, let's go for Earthquake. So, then, what else do we have? Max Ether. Okay, we do have one Max Ether there, that's good. Alright, that's also good. You know what, I'm going to give this one to you, to your Aqua Tail, because we will need that one as well. And the rest seems fine. Yes. Okay, are there any more items we need? I think let's just buy a couple more burn heals and stuff like that, because there is nothing else we need to save our money for. Let's not forget that. We are basically at the end of it all. Nothing that's going to happen after this will matter anymore. Awakening, and yes, we are definitely buying the Awakening. This is because I have been fucked over by sleep already. There we go. Burn heals, let's get a couple of those as well. Ice heal, yes. And full heal. I mean, I don't really need full heal now, I guess. And the rest of them we are just going to put into hyper potions so we can heal up after every fight. So, that's it. Last thing we need to check. Which Pokemon trainer is gonna be the first one? Like, seriously, I have no memory of those Elite Four. Aura's Elite Four. We are going to start with, yes, the guy with the weird hairdo. The Dark type. Oh, okay, we are actually going to have several uses for Hariyama then. Okay, so I guess we are actually going to lead with Yaoi Hands here. Or we're going to lead with Tinkerbell. Was Dark type weak to Fairy? I think it might have been. Whatever it is, we are going to start now. Everyone, this is it. The moment you've all been waiting for today. The Elite Four. as they are. There is no turning back now. Even if I wanted to, I could no longer go back. Literally. Ah, why the fuck is sand falling down here for the dark type gym? Yes, 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 very dramatic, very styleful. Such epicness indeed. Okay, these will be 5 fights in a row that we need to win here. 4 Elite 4 members and 1 champion. There you are, man with the worst hairdo, let's be honest. Shave your entire head. The animation is a lot better than I remember. Really? Because I am constantly thinking the animation is a lot worse than I remember. Well there, hello there, Flavio, or whatever your name is. You kind of look like a Flavio. I like that look you're giving me. I guess you'll give me a good match. That's good. Looking real good. Let's get down to the kind of battle that can happen only here in the Pokemon League. There we go. What do you have for me? Elite 4! Sydney! Oh wait, no. I'm not fighting a Flavio. I am fighting the capital of Australia, apparently. And he starts off with the Mighty Hina. Remember the Mighty Hina that died for us? I do. I certainly do. Yaoi hands! Show them what those Yaoi hands are good for. Okay, I don't like that you're reducing my attack right away. Let's just see, how much damage can I... Okay, and you are raising my attack again. I mean, I will take it. Come on, you can do it. Just wanted it. You just got your attack raised. He's even aiding you. Yes! There we go. That's what we like to see in this house. Okay, Yaoi hands. Good start, good start. Shift 3. Okay, quite frankly, it was quite close with the other one, so let's just go for a close combat. Okay, faking out. Fair enough, fair enough. I would do the same if I was a little coward. What does extra sensory do? Oh, Jesus! Super effective, alright. Okay, nice. We are going to take you out as well. Okay, but we are going to recall now. Oh, it was a crit. Nice. Good start so far. Hariyama has taken out 2 of them. Our weakest one. Hey, our weakest one's taking care of them. And Absol. So I think I will have to do a gamble now, because I really don't feel like looking it up. And the gamble is gonna be that Fairy type is efficient versus Dark type as well. I think it is. I am pretty sure it is. But if I'm mistaken, that this will be very awkward. A Psycho card. Okay, that didn't do much there. Alright. So, let's play a little rough now. Ow, that's her. It is! Alright. Nice! That's what I like to see. Hey! And the Yaoi hands reached level 47. Nice. Sharpedo. Should I? I think I'm still doing good. And you are fast, that's for sure. But I think water is not the greatest here. We are going to take some damage because of rough skin. Yeah. But Tinkerbell, you did good. You've taken 2 of them out, leaving us with only 1. What's the last one? Ah, Cacturn. Cacturn. Okay, Tinkerbell, you did well, but now it's Batman's turn. Batman swoops in to seal the deal. There we go. Oh, you failed. I don't know what you failed about, but you are definitely going to fail now. Okay, that's the first Elite 4 member taken out, no problem whatsoever. Good start, good start. I like the start to this. Hey, and Quackback. Ooh, Hydro Pump, you say? Ah, but I can't learn Hydro Pump because literally all the moves here are HMs and I don't really want to risk sacrificing my only psychic move. Keep the old moves. Yes, sadly enough, we are giving up on that. Well, how do you like that? I lost. It was fun, though it doesn't matter. Alright, that's one of them down. But we were never really worried of getting stopped on the first one, right? The next one is going to be the Ghost type girl. Who of you is good against Ghost type? Well, none of you really. So the next question is, you have at least Oh, right, you no longer have crunch. I mean, Okay, so Tinkerbell is the only one who's specifically strong against ghost types here. That's a little worrying, to say the least, because I really don't want to rest too much of the run on Tinkerbell's shoulders. But maybe that is what will have to happen. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. There we go. Can I gamble on losing? I mean, we could technically try setting up a gamble. I've never done that before. Give me a moment, give me a moment. I will try to set up a gamba. I will try to set up a gamba because I've never done that before and that would be interesting. So let's go to my channel. How do you set up a gamba again? Where? I've seen the right thing today. Okay, you know what? I know how to do it on computer. And if the people want the gamba, I shall give them a gamba. Give me a second, give me a second. I'm not actually going to be right back, but I will have to move a couple of things around here. Alright, I think I can give you a screen again. Yeah, I can give you a screen again. There we go. So, and then, let's see. Where do I need to go for this again? Creator dashboard. Yes, give me my creator dashboard, please. Insights? No. Content? No. Streaming tools? Maybe. No. Viewer rewards? Settings? Content? Video producers? Did I just have to go to my own channel? Maybe I just needed to be on my channel right now while I was live streaming. Let's see. That's the first time I've ever tried setting something like that up, so... Oh god, I'm hearing myself. Stop. We don't want that. We don't want to hear ourselves twice. Ah, there. Mod view, no. Chat highlight settings, no. Chat settings, no. Manage moderation. God damn it, where was that again? Stream manager... Maybe it wasn't Stream Manager page. Ah, yeah, there we go. Start the prediction, that's what I want to do. Okay, let's go for it. Will we win this run? This run being the Elite Four. Hell yeah. Or... lol, no. There we go. Submission period, let's just make this a 2-minute. Oh, yeah, let's just make it a 2-minute per submission prediction. And confirm prediction. Yes. There we go. Alright, so we started a prediction now. Feel free to bet channel points on the prediction. And we will see what happens. I do need to check how to correctly pay that one out at the end. But I think I should just get a window for that, right? Oh well. Okay, whatever it is, that's what we want to do. There is the first prediction for you guys ever. I am not going to wait for the prediction to finish, because that will take like 2 minutes, and that would be boring, and let's be honest. Oh, oops, my bad. I actually wasted a super potion there. But we're definitely not going to die within the next 2 minutes. That seems mathematically unlikely. So, the next one's gonna be the Ghost Gal. Oh, right, I still needed to switch my Pokemon around, didn't I? I kind of got distracted by the entire prediction situation. I remember that I used to have 1k and a K worth of points has been predicted on my loss. Is anyone going to take that bet? Is anyone going to hold up against that bargain? Does someone want to take the bet by betting that I am going to lose this run? Or rather that I am going to win this run? It is up to you now, I honestly don't know what would happen if no one else bets on it. Because at this point you can't really win or lose anything, right? Oh well, I guess we'll see. Hello there! I'm Phoebe of the Elite Four. Alright, hello Phoebe of the Elite Four. I did my training on Mount Pyre. While I trained there, I gained the ability to commune with Ghost-type Pokemon. I do like 5k now! Oh damn, someone is going all in. The bond I developed with my Pokemon is extremely high. Come on, just try and see if you can even inflict damage on my Pokemon. Nothing happened, lol. Oh, nothing will happen for now, because it only once I pay out the prediction, something will happen. For now, the prediction is just something that has been done. You have 2 minutes to put points into it. And once the run is actually over, one way or another, I will pay out whatever side won there. Come on, don't try and see if you can inflict damage on my Pokemon. There we go. So, what do you have for me, gal? Phoebe! I really like Phoebe though, I do have to say, because usually the ghost trainers are always so grim and old and stuff like that, and she's just this young, happy-go-lucky girl that for some reason has the ability to commune with ghosts, I think. So, oh, pressure is actually kind of annoying right now, considering that I am working with a limited amount of PP here. Okay, at least we can two-shot that thing. Ugh, annoying, annoying. You are annoying me already, Dusclops. Come on, we can two-shot you, right? There we go, that's what I like to see. I would like to switch out to get rid of the confusion, but... quite frankly, I don't care enough to actually switch back and forth just because of confusion. Dusk Noir! Oh, alright, that's a little better, that's a little better. Well, I guess it is a little worse. And you are also exerting pressure as well. These things are just exerting pressure and they are quite tanky, so I kind of just... Oh, fuck! No, 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 no. Okay, Tinkerbell, you are no longer staying in. You're not staying in against a fucking fire punch using asshole. The question is, whom else am I going to send in? Not Quack. Well, I guess Quackpack is resistant. Yeah, you know what? Let's just bring in Quackpack. For a second I was like, but Quackpack is Psychic type, therefore I shouldn't send him in against the Dark Ghost type, but guess what? He is not Psychic type after all. I really don't understand why that thing is not Psychic type. Waterfall! I will just assume she is going to heal that thing now. Oh shit, it has Thunder Punch as well. Okay, at least it doesn't do much damage. I don't know why it does so little damage. But it is dead now. I'm surprised she didn't heal it. I kind of expected a heal to come out there. And Sableye. Okay, I think in this generation Sableye... Well, it does have one weakness, that being Fairy. So the question is, do I want to risk sending in Tinkerbell again? Quite frankly, I don't really want to send in a wounded Tinkerbell, right? And Golduck... Golduck is starting to worry me as well, but... Golduck is probably the thing that I care least about losing. So... Oh god, okay, we can kill here though, we definitely can kill here. Ah yes, and there's the item. There is the item, so we are okay as long as we're doing more than 50% damage here. Yeah, okay, so we can take out this thing and then we're going to recall Quackpack. To get ourselves a little bit of an advantage, for the next one. So, Banette! Oh my god, could you imagine if we had that? That would have been so nice. Okay, what are we going to use against Banette? The thing about ghost types is I'm not too sure whether they levitate or not. So let's just bring something out that really does not care about anything like levitate here. I was thinking about bringing out my Sand Slash, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to need my Sand Slash later on. Okay, you are attacking special, so I do not care about the Intimidate. Do I even want to Dragon Dance there? You know what? One Dragon Dance followed by Aqua Tail. Because if this Dragon Dance goes off, I'm pretty sure we can just one-shot you and whatever comes after. And your Shadow Ball barely does anything anyway. Even though I am worried about the decrease of special defense. But not as much as you are worried about my straight-up offense there! So, hey, and Batman in the level up, nice. So, and the final one is another weaker Banette. That's really not what you would want to bring out in a situation like that, girl. Just telling you, you should have maybe started with the weaker Banette. There we go. Hey, and Heart Attack had a level up. Nice. Okay, so that's 2 of them down. That's 2 of them down. So far, so good. So the next one, I just want to know your typing. And oh, do I still have the page open? I don't think, just looking. Oh, the ice guys. The ice guys. I'm going to lose all my points, aren't I? Maybe, maybe. The guy that is the biggest threat here is still to come. I mean, both Drake and Steven Stone are the ones that really worry me. Because Steven Stone just has a very strong team that's higher level than my team is. And Drake just has a shit ton of dragons. And if Drake or whoever comes before Drake has any way of killing my Tinkerbell here, then I will be in big trouble. That's kind of the biggest risk I had to take there. If Tinkerbell got killed by anyone before Drake, that would be horrible. That's the main reason I am so careful with Tinkerbell right now. Also, they are all increasing in level, so let's see. Could go either way yet. I don't want to feel overconfident. I feel quite confident, but that's the thing with the Elite 4 Nuzlocke. If you lose anything, you can't replace it anymore, and then you're just fucked if you need that thing for someone that comes wait, let's switch Hariyama to the front. Please tell me I remember switching Hariyama to the front, Ice Lady. Come on, show me what you've got. Show me what you've got, Ice Lady. Glacia. Her hairstyle is interesting. I really don't know what's up with those little bands down there. There we go. And hey, it's one of those things. I'm kind of surprised that none of them seem to be using Mega. I know that Steven Stone is using Megas. Okay, let's see. How much damage does a Wake Up hit here do? I think that thing is Frost and Dark, right? So we should do a shit ton. That's not as good as I would like it to be. Ice Shots, that's alright. I do want to preserve the close combats, if I'm quite honest, because those are there for one-shots. Hey, and Quackpack had a level up. And Tinkerbell had a level up. And Cedaramon had a level up. Okay, there's a lot of level ups there. Oh, Frostlass is a problem. Because we can't hit Frostlass with fighting type moves. Okay, I hate to bring Tinkerbell out, but come on, Tinkerbell. I'm pretty sure that Steel type is good against Ice type. Not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure. Frostlass. Oh no. If I'm not misremembering, then Frostlass's evasion can rise during hail, right? And she's doing tip damage now, alright. Let's see how you feel about my Iron Head. Oh my god. Okay, so confusion plus heightened evasion. That's annoying. Come on, snap out of it, Tinkerbell. I know you can do it. Nice, okay. One shot, one shot. Alright, nice. Does she have anything that I really have to worry about now? Right now I should be rooting for Tinkerbell to die. Right, yes, that's definitely what you want to happen, because quite frankly, Tinkerbell is the thing that's probably kind of the most important creature for my run. I was very lucky when I found Tinkerbell in the Cave of Origin. Oh, no, no! Oh, don't you dare hit you. Okay, we are in trouble. Why did you have to jinx us like that, Eka? Why did you have to jinx poor Tinkerbell? Okay, that's a problem. Yaoi hands can still take care of this fight for the most part. But that is definitely a problem, a huge one at that. Oh my god, the fucker even survives the close combat. I kind of expect her to heal now. That put a smile on my face. It was kind of comedic timing, wasn't it? You asking like, oh, should I root for this to die? And then it immediately dying one move later, wasn't it? Okay, come on, Valorine. Oh. Oh. Oh! That was sheer cold! That was the move with the high wall. Ah! For those of you that don't know sheer cold, sheer cold has like a 10% chance of hitting and only works against things that are lower level than you are. But if it hits, it's a one-shot KO. The good thing is I only really needed the Yaoi hands for this fight. The bad thing is I needed the Yaoi hands for this fight. Okay. I don't want to... Yeah, you gotta admit. Hariyama has Yaoi hands.
I was just very confused about that, but yeah, I get it.
Heart Attack and Batman are banned from fighting here. So it's either Seadramon or Quack Pack. Let's bring Quack Pack because Seadramon has at least a chance of dealing with a lot of things.
I was so confused what you were saying because it was just like, ah!
Yaoi hand! Oh Jesus, that thing. Okay, we flinched it. He healed it already once, right? Nope, he didn't. Oh, I hate Valorine! Yes? I mean, I don't really hate Valorine, but in this very specific instance, I do hate Valorine, actually. I think water does barely do anything to it, or does it? I mean, it basically does the same damage there. How much does your Blizzard do? Not too much. I mean, I guess we'll be able to grind it down. We will be able to grind it down, but those are two big losses this Valorine took from her. Ah, Golduck I honestly don't care as much about, but okay. It still tries to go for sheer... Wait, no, that was Blizzard, not sheer cold. Right now I'm just flinching my way past it. Alright, so that's this monstrosity finally dealt with that took out a third of my team. Oh. The fucker has a second Frostlass. The fucker has a second Frostlass. Do I have anything that can deal with a second Frostlass? I mean, I guess Heart Attack has a... Do I want to bring out Heart Attack? Okay, Heart Attack, it's your time to shine. Please. I beg of you. I don't know if Earthquake will do a good job at hitting Frostlass there. Because that thing might... No, wait. I think it has Snow Cloak as the ability. At least one of the Frostlasses has Snow Cloak as its ability. Blizzard again. How much... Okay. Earth types are very bad to use against Ice types. Oh, no. Heart Attack, you are getting out of there. You are getting out of here. Seadramon, it's your time to shine. Oh, that was way too close for comfort. Okay, so what are you doing to do, Blizzard? Blizzard should only hit for neutral damage, right? Okay, I am okay with this amount of damage. I would rather not take it, but I am okay with it. I really don't want to risk anything here. So, Aqua Tail. There we go. That's Frostlass dealt with. What's your last Pokemon? The last one can't be that annoying anymore, right? I don't want to see Seadramon buffeted by the hail. Glail. Huh. How much damage does Aqua Tail do here? Freeze. Wait, what's Freeze Dry? Okay, that's bad. Guess this is my villain arc. Guess it is. Oh, that's so bad. I really should not have risked Cedaramon there. Oh. How much damage does Zen Headbutt do? Because, honestly, even if I make it past her now. Okay, super... Wait, ice is effective against water? Oh shit. Because that means everything in my team is vulnerable to it. I mean, I guess I can try to just Zen Headbutt my way to victory. I kind of need to be mentally prepared here to just lose Golduck, yeah. I think the only chance I really have here... And that's Golduck dead. Okay, that's most of my team dead. Heart Attack was slower, I think. So the only chance I have to make it through this right now is if Batman is faster, which it will be, because it's Batman. Come on, Oh, okay, you have Protect. That's just what I was like, wait, it's faster than it? Okay, come on. One more Steel Wing. Okay, that's at least something. Ah, but we only have 2 Pokemon left. She took out so much of our team. Alright. That's bad. I really needed either Tinkerbell or Cedaramon. The fact that I have none of them left is bad. You should never go against my... It's not over yet, Eka. You might be happy-go-lucky here. But this is not over yet, believe you me. Batman and Heart Attack are, in fact, 2 of my actually strongest ones. Therefore, even though the dragon guy... Let me see, what kind of dragons does he have, just so I know. Yeah, okay. Quite frankly, it will be very rough, because most of these dragons either have Levitate or Fly. So Heart Attack won't be able to hit with ground type moves. Ah. I guess Crobat... I don't know how Crobat would do this. One thing that I could think of right now, though, is... And I'm not going to go... it's not the best idea, but it is an idea. Time to prove me wrong. I will. But he was the guy that I was actually worried about the most in the regular top 4. Should have worried more about the Ice Lady, definitely. I kind of forgot. I was like, okay, we have Melee now, so that should be alright. We have Melee and the Steel type. So we have 2 things that we're using against her. The problem with that was that I kind of forgot that she had a lot of Ice plus Ghost things, where the Melees don't really work there. So, Altaria, and you will see my strategy in a moment, even though it is kind of a weird one. But the answer here will be Sword Stance. We are going to Sword Stance here. Cotton Guard, yes, feel free to Cotton Guard. I don't even know what Cotton Guard did. Your defense rolls. Alright, so I guess you're raising your defense while I'm raising my offense. We are going for another one. Guess what? We are going for another one. How much does Dragon Pulse do? Okay, that's honestly not too bad. Give me another Sword Dance. Okay, I think we are maxed out now. Okay, next Dragon Dance. Time to find out... Ooh, that did more damage there. So you know what? I am not above using one of my healing items at this point. Hyper Potion. I am definitely not above using my healing items now. Dragon Pulse, just don't crit me now, alright? Yeah, that's alright. So, let's find out. How much damage does X Scissors do in this scenario? Considering the amount of extra of sword stances I had, I was kind of hoping for a little more here. Rock Smash? Oh, alright. That will take some time. Don't crit me. Don't you dare critting me. I need another healing item. Okay, I've committed to this strategy by now though, because Altaria is not going to be able to take it out. That's for sure. And we still have a lot of sword stances set up. So we're definitely going to take out Altaria. Maybe we'll have to grind our way past it, but we are going to take it out. Come on, Rock Smash has a chance to lower defense. Come on, give me the lower defense. Or did Rock Smash has the chance to lower the defense? I don't remember. Do I want to? No, you know what? This will take forever otherwise, and I'm not going to heal that often. You'll have to run out of Dragon Pulses eventually. Come on, I do have more healing items. Oh, believe you me, I have more healing items. You have to hit me with at least efficient moves, like the Ice Lady did, if you want to kill me. This is just a fight of someone who raised their defense and someone who raised their offense. The sad thing is, he is probably just going to heal this once I am done with this. There we go. So I am going to assume that he's just going to for the full restore here, yeah. Oh, this fight is so annoying. But I still think this is my best chance of getting... I don't know. Is it really my best chance of getting through this? Why are you going second now? Oh, Moonblast. Oh god, that's a new move. How much damage does the Moonblast do? Okay, my special attack fell. I don't care for that. Also, I'm very impressed that this thing knows Moonblast. I don't know. Should I maybe switch off? Then again, Okay, knowing that it knows... You know what? We are trying it. We're trying. We're switching over to Batman because this feels like it's going to take forever otherwise. I don't know. I'm thinking about this and I don't know. It feels we should be resistant to that, right? Yeah, we are poison type. Special attack fell, that's alright. Considering how tanky this is, let's confuse it. Because it will still take a while. Batman is also not great against any of these dragons. Oh my god, it's basically no damage there. But at least he has a couple of things that might help us here. Okay. How? How did you already snap out of your confusion? Usually when I'm confused for like 5 turns minimum. And you've been confused for one! I need a lot of things right now. But I will always take a kiss.
Well, if you don't need...
Are you not listening to me, woman? Yes, I would appreciate a kiss. Then why am I not for a kiss right now? Okay, so... Confuse Ray. We are going for these threats now. Confusion and poison. That's the way Crobat, aka Batman, is going to get us through this, if at all. And yawn. It's yawning. You know what? I'm fine with a yawn. Believe you me, I'm fine with a yawn. Are you fine with a poison though? Are you poisoned? No, you're not poisoned. Oh shit, it has ice moves. No, bad. Oh no, this is bad. This is very... Okay, we are still alive. Oh, thank you.
Nicht Batman! Not
yeah,
Batman!
I am worried about Batman to say the least, so let's heal Batman up. Apparently the Ice Beam is at least not one-shotting, so that's something. And it's still confused. Not confused enough to not do an Ice Beam though, I see.
Get Batman out of there!
I literally only have my Sand Slash left. If I send out my Sand Slash against the fucking Kingdra, I might as well give up. Come on, you are confused. You... Why does the confusion never do anything for me?
How many Pokemon? Oh, fucking hell. You only have 2?
Yeah, the Ice Lady really went through my team. Oh, it's no longer confused. Okay, you know what? You know what? It's kind of an asshole threat, but I am literally going to Hyper Potion until this asshole of a Kingdra runs out of Ice Beam. And I'm just going to hope that it's not crit Ice Beaming me in the meantime. That's kind of my winning strategy here. Hoping to not get crit Ice Beam.
Honey,
Yes.
give me the nice.
No! Alarm come! Maestro, come! Can't have that many Ice Beams left in it. I think Ice Beam has a limit of 10. The more you do this, the more chance Ice Beam crit's gonna come. Look! I know that you are right about that. I know that you are right about that. But at the same time, there's literally nothing else I can do right now.
Heal you, just like you revive your Pokemon. You can't see it, come on, he's looking at me like he wants to kill me.
I'm death staring. The death stare was deserved.
You know what? I'm gonna go back to Slime Ranger.
You do that. You slime that wrench. Hey, you're the one that's playing the game. Come on, Batman, you can do it. I literally only needed a single fucking turn where that thing hits itself by its confusion, but no. You can't. How many PP does Ice Beam have? I know this is not fighting with dignity, but you know what? To hell with dignity. It's out of Ice Beams! Alright, so that's our fighting chance. First things first, I need to wake Batman up now. Status restore. Where is my awakening? There it is. My sexual awakening. Come on, Batman, let's go. And surf. Yeah, it's just throwing out moves at this point. Oh, Jesus. Moves that are still doing a lot of damage. Granted, granted. So, one more Hyper Potion. And then I should finally have enough breathing room for a fucking confusion. I know the confusion has a very low chance of doing anything for me. But guess what, bitch? We're doing it anyway. Come on. You gotta hit yourself at some point. Okay, it hit itself at some point. It hit itself for one. Alright, alright. I can work with that. And now, let's poison it. Let's poison it. Confusion and poison. That's the threat. That's on. Okay, there we go. There we go. Come on, hit yourself again. Hit yourself one. Stop it with the fucking yawning. Alright? I mean, the good thing is, I do have enough breathing room now to think acrobatics the fucker. Yeah, alright, so that's Kingdra done. Batman grew to level 57. Yes, please, I need every single bit of experience. Heart attack grew to level 57. I love to see it. I don't love to see that. Salamence. And it's intimidating us. Oh, how quaint. Okay, first things first, we need to wake Batman up. He had his sexual awakening once again. He can once before. He can have it again. Then headbutt. How much damage does that? 2. Super effective. Ah, why the fuck is kick type effective?
He's getting old. He's complaining about the sun again.
I'm complaining about everything here. Okay. Should I... The more you do this, the more chance Ice Beam... Okay, no, that's the old message. Okay, I need to get Batman out of there. If this is hit by super effective moves... I hate to send Heart Attack out in this. I really do. Believe you me, no one hates doing this more than I. But I kinda have no choice there. please live one sand headbutt. Honestly, that's not bad. That's not bad. I'm draining my collection of hyper potions at a very alarming rate. Dragon Rush. What's Dragon Rush? How much does a Dragon Rush do to a sand? That's almost half my HP. I will have to risk a Sword Stance here. Because if I just keep healing, then I'm just getting stuck again. Okay, we're getting one Sword Stance out. Now we have to Hyper Potion, and then we need the Sword Stance again. That's the new threat. Kind of hate that I have to do this again, because, let's be honest, I already did get all the levels of Sword Stance once already. But sometimes a guy's gotta do what a guy's gotta do. Alright, so we can get one more Sword Stance out, and let's just pray. Oh, you missed, you fucko! You missed! Okay, we're getting a free Sword Stance out of this. Come on, come on. One more Sword Stance heart attack. Come on, low roll! Okay, okay. So, Salamence, up to full attack. Nice. Heal it. Salamence, what am I talking about? Sand Slash, heart attack here. Giving me a heart attack yet again. Alright. And one more Dragon Rush. You do like that move, but so... Once again, heart attack giving me a heart attack. At least he does not have any more ice moves or so, I think, on his entire team left. Alright, I know neither of those moves are going to be effective. But please, at least do a little damage there, X-Scissor. I hate that I have to go so low. Honestly, that's an alright amount of damage. So, Hyper Potion again. We can two-shot this Salamence, which is good. Which is good, so let's just not get crit again. And oh, a miss there, that's glorious, that's great. Ooh, and another miss. Alright, Sand Slash, now's your time. That's Salamence down. That is Salamence down! Okay, Flygon. Flygon was another one that I was worried about. I really don't know what's good against Flygon. Boom Burst. What's Boom Burst here? Okay, that's not too much damage. But this is a good amount of damage. Yeah! That's Sword Stances! And another Flygon. Okay, assuming that the first one just died to one shot, I will just hope the second... Oh, don't you dare hit yourself after you've boosted your attack to max. Oh, thank fuck. I got so scared there for a minute. Could you imagine? Could you imagine this Sand Slash hitting itself after using Sword Stance 3 times? Okay. That leaves us with one last fight. That's Drake done. And that leaves us with fucking Steven fucking Stone. Alright, so we need to heal, and we're not using the hyper potions. Oh hell no, we are using the potions that we are not using in the middle of actual fucking combat. Heal up, all of you heal up. Oh, Eka, it's gonna be exciting, isn't it? Me and the champ, my last two Pokemon. My last two Pokemon going up against, what the fuck am I going up against? A fucking Skarmory for starters. Most of his team is actually quite vulnerable to my Sand Slash. I think the strategy here is send Batman out against Skarmory. And do I want to send out Batman against Skarmory? I mean, Batman won't be able to do much either. So I think it would probably be smarter to start with Heart Attack. Yeah, let's set up this Sword Stance against Skarmory. I think that's the way we are doing it. Alright, I'm excited, everybody! I hope you're excited, because I sure as hell am! Steven Stone. Oh yes, we are... No, I did not do it yet. Now we actually have to fight the champion. I defeated Drake.
Yes, I know. So, you beat Drake.
I did beat Drake. I sword danced up my sand slash heart attack and then basically just one-shot everything with non-effective move. Hello there, Steven. We meet again. Welcome, Fish. Okay, I guess she's Steven Stone now.
I was hoping that I would get to see making you one day.
Oh, did you now?
Tell me, what have you seen on your journey with your Pokemon?
A lot of shit you don't even want to know, Steven.
Well, that sounds very terrible. How have you felt meeting so many other trainers out there?
Quite frankly, horny a lot of the time.
What the? Travel this rich land of you. Has it awoken something inside you?
Oh, it did awaken something.
Please don't talk about sex. I want you to come at me with all that you've learned.
You want me to come, Steven, after all those things that I just said? You sure about that?
Please shut your mouth. My Pokemon and I will respond in turn with all that we know.
I mean, he's definitely more experienced considering how much older he is than we are. I will stop. I should remind myself we are 12. For the sake of comedy, this was a joke.
Oh no, he's getting his one angry face template. Let it begin.
He has two faces, and this is one of them.
Steven, or as I like to call him when I was younger, because I didn't speak German, because I didn't speak English, Stefan.
Stefan Stein! That would be his German name, Stefan Stein.
It just sounds so dumb.
Beating Drake by losing your dignity, and I will do it again!
The thing is, you say Drake and I think of the singer.
So, and guess what? I'm going to defeat Steven Stone without dignity as well. I think Earth does not care about steel moves, right? Yeah, okay, if that's a crit, then I really don't care.
Sword dance it up, baby.
We got a sword, dance it up. I care about this.
He was badly poisoned.
Yeah. The first turn of the poison is not that bad. I think it starts to turn real bad at the second turn. So where is my poison removal? Antidote. Yes, I bought everything before I started this. Okay, you're using Spike. Quite frankly, considering that I only have 2 Pokemon, I don't think those matter too much. And one last sword dance. Alright, so we are danced up again. Could you stop it with that? Like seriously, could you stop it with that? Feel free to spike more, because that's the reason why I wanted to have Sand Slash out at the very start, because I know that his Skarmory usually uses time to set up with spikes and stuff like that. Okay, will we heal now? Yes, we will heal for one. And then we are going to see if our tactic works yet again. I do worry a lot about... He does have one water Pokemon, I think. Okay. Well, one water stone Pokemon, I think. Oh, at least water plant. So, let's see. How much does the Rock Smash do? If the Rock Smash do the Rock Smash. Okay, we reduced their defense. Quite frankly, I will do so again. Okay, let's get rid of the poison again. I just don't want to care if there's a poison. I don't think... I do not think that I want to keep that poison on me, considering that severe poison is increasing the damage way more than regular poison does. It starts out weaker than regular poison, but after a while it gets way stronger. So, your defense already fell, so that's good, that's good. I will assume that you are going to heal now. Yeah, you are using the full restore. And another Rock Smash! We are smashing through you. Okay, so the next one is most likely going to kill, right? I should probably heal before then. And no, not one. Not antidotes. Not antidotes, even though we might have to use those as well. Even though we might have to use those as well. Can you just spike it up again? Yes! Thank you, Skarmory! I knew it! Skarmory was a friend of this run. Skarmory, you've got something. I owe you a favor, Skarmory. I appreciate that. Okay, so that's Skarmory done. The good thing is, my Sand Slash, okay, had a level up. That's also a very good thing. Cradilly. That's the one I was worried about the most. That thing is a plant type. Well, a plant and a stone type. So I guess Earthquake should hit for neutral. I will go for Earthquake just because it has stab. Yes! Alright, alright. We are on our pathway to victory now. Because that was the one I was worried about the most in this entire team. Well, one of the ones, no. Aggron is strong. He still has his Mega. His Mega can be worrying as well. Aggron I don't care about. You survive, but... Ooh, but you missed like the little bitch you are. Rock Smash. Oh, okay, you're full restoring. You know what? I don't care because I am just doing this. Oh, looks like I don't even need to Earthquake you. Goodbye, Aggron! That's your problem, Steven Stone. All your Pokemon are slow as bitches! Alright. Claydol. Ah, that thing might be annoying. That thing might levitate. Let's find out. Yes, it levitates. Shit. Reflect? Okay, Reflect only affects special moves, I think. Right? No, it affects physical moves. Alright, that's bad. Excessor, maybe? Okay, super effective, that works. Ooh, Earth Power. I can work with that. Special defense spell. That is annoying, certainly. But not as annoying as losing your Claydol. And guess what, Steven? You and I have the same amount of Pokemon left now, huh? How you like me now, bitch? Amaldo, my friend! I don't... Wait, are bug types resistant? Yes, bug types are apparently resistant. Okay. Earthquake. Okay. It all comes down to this. My Heart Attack versus Metagross. I know he's going to Mega Evolve, and I am actually going to look up one thing about Mega Evolved Metagross. Is it levitating? Metagross. That's the one thing I want to know. I know regular Metagross can't levitate. But does Mega Metagross levitate? Mega Metagross, where is the information about Mega Metagross here? Nothing here tells me anything about Mega Metagross. What the hell, game? Okay, no, it's not levitating when it's a Mega. Therefore, it all rests on this Earthquake and me relying on the fact that I am hopefully faster than Metagross. Come on, one shot! We fucking did it! Heart Attack, you beautiful bastard! Yes! And you know what that means? We are paying out the believers, everybody! As soon as we can figure out we choose the prediction outcome. Yes, choose the outcome. Will we win this run? Hell yeah, we will. And complete prediction. Yes, thank you very much. And there it goes. Your villain arc ends here. I guess it does. I guess it does after all. Oh, holy shit. I honestly didn't think we would be able to do this. After after the Ice Lady killed 4 of our Pokemon. But honest question, Eka, did you even lose any points? Because I don't think anyone bet on the run being successful. Therefore, I don't think if the points can be paid out to anyone but you. I kind of think you might just get your points back. Oh my god, you actually lost 5k points. Oh, that sucks so much. Oh, that's really annoying then, because even if I would have lost, you wouldn't have gained anything. You would have just gained your 5k points back. Oh, I'm so sorry for that. Honestly, I think we should stop. We are not going to do prediction until we get a couple more viewers in here. But hey, at least it was tense. At least it was exciting. Do it for the content, yeah. Just as I've come to expect, Dishiro, you are truly an excellent Pokemon trainer. Congratulations to you. And thank you. I had wanted to learn how you feel about this world, what kind of ideals you have developed with your Pokemon. I feel I was able to find the answer in our battle. The feelings you have for your Pokemon, and the way that your Pokemon gave their all in battle in response to those feelings. Those two together created a great power. That is how you seized victory today. Nope, I seized victory by spamming hyper potions, and I'm not ashamed of it. I felt a thrill of excitement in my breast when we first met, and now I know for sure that feeling was not misplaced. You are rightfully the Huron's new region's new... Oh, get out of here, May. This is my moment, not yours. Fisher, wait. I've got some advice you've got to hear before you tell... May. This is... You, once again, you are too late. You win without your dignity, so it doesn't really count as a win. Have you ever read Terry Pratchett? Because in Terry Pratchett, there is a very good line, and it was, "Lose your dignity," said the survival instinct. From all the things you own, the dignity is the one you can stomach. Wait, what? How's it go in English? I originally read it in German, so I don't exactly know how the wording in English is. But it's basically it. From all the things you own, the dignity matters least if you lose it. And you know what? Mr. Pratchett was right about that. Mr. Pratchett was right about so many things, and this is one of them. The end justifies the means. Oh, it sure as hell does in a Nuzlocke. Could it be that it's already over? Especially after losing a sheer cold, one of my Pokemon to a sheer cold. The chance for that happening was so low, and yet it happened. Didn't I tell you that Ichiro would be just fine? Ichiro, you've finally done it. When I heard that you defeated your own father at the Petalburg Gym, I thought perhaps you'd have a chance. But I think you would become champion, huh? So come on, yes, we know what's happening, Hey, and this is our first actually completed Nuzlocke. I did try a Nuzlocke in the past of Gen 7, but I didn't really get all that far. I think I got to the water totem Pokemon, and a little further beyond that, but the water Pokemon killed so many things in my team that I basically lost because of that. Oh my god. This is my first successful Pokemon Nuzlocke. I didn't do a successful Nuzlocke in... What's the other game again? Most of those, you only need to put down 2 balls. In Abomination one. Not on my stream, but I did do a successful one in Abomination. But here we go, Hall of Fame. In this case, this is more of a graveyard. But hey, Heart Attack! Heart Attack is still alive. You are not. Quick Pack, you are dead. You think your death made this way harder than it had any right to be. Well, I guess it made it way more exciting, so I guess it was good in the end. Because we would have probably breezed through this if Tinkerbell didn't die. But the fact that we lost Tinkerbell made this so fucking difficult. Once Tinkerbell was dead, it just snowballed out of there. So... Once again, thank you. I couldn't have done it without Heart Attack, my Sandslash, and Batman, my Crobat. Batman didn't get any action in the last fight, but it did do a lot in the fight against the actual, against the Pokemon. Wait, what am I talking about? in the fight against the dragon guy. Yes, yes, yes. Even though that fight was ultimately decided by heart attack as well. I still think that I couldn't have done it if Batman would not have taken out the Kingdra. That would have been the end of me otherwise. Oh my god, that was so good. That felt really good. Jesus Christ. Alright, so that's... I'm happy with this outcome. I'm happy with this outcome. I think that's the best way it could have ended. I don't know, I wouldn't have minded losing at this point. I just wanted it to be exciting, and I think it got exciting at the end. Ice Lady, you really turned this into a cool Nuzlocke, one might say. Hey! Okay, so, the credits play out, the credits play out. Hope you all enjoyed it. I think I'm going to slowly start wrapping up and maybe say some final words about the Nuzlocke. I had a lot of fun with this. But that's it. This is the 150 follower celebration finally done. Thank you, Eka. Glad you could be here for this. General talk, we will be back tomorrow. I have not yet decided what I'm gonna stream tomorrow. Tomorrow will be more of the usual time, so we will probably start roughly around 2 PM my time. I don't know, European summertime. And what are we going to play tomorrow? I guess I will spontaneously decide. But yeah, that was the run. That was the glorious run. Let's mute the audio and go to the scream over, because that is what's happened. Continue Castlevania, maybe. I do actually want to continue Castlevania. You say that maybe as a joke, maybe with a little hope, but I did actually have a lot of fun with Castlevania and I would like to continue it, but probably not tomorrow. I think I would rather finish something else. So it's most likely, or let me rephrase that, work towards the finish of something else. So I'm most likely either going to play Cult of the Lamb, or Monster Hunter World, or A Hat in Time. One of these. I don't think I'm going to continue the Monster Sanctuary Nuzlocke randomizer tomorrow, just because we just did nothing but a Nuzlocke for the last 4 streams. So, yeah. That being said, I think this is the point where we are going to wrap it up for the day. Maybe Cult of the Lamb, We are quite close for the end of Cult of the Lamb. But no matter what, we are going to wrap it up for the day. Thank you all for joining me. I had a lot of fun, and I think you had so too, at least towards the end. Maybe not so much during the XP grind part of the stream, but we had to go through this. Otherwise, you saw how close it was, alright? You saw how close it became towards the end. No, but no, honestly, thank you all for joining me, and I will see you around tomorrow again. Until then, have a nice rest of the evening. Bye!